I also know how I did it. Good morning, everybody. Before we jump into the action today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here in our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month. In addition to that, we have open slots available. 3 of them inside of the Tuesday early campaign, which is starting its new story arc finally, and 1 of them in the Sunday early campaign, which they are in their final story arc before starting a brand new campaign where we might be losing a few other players as well. So we'll have multiple slots available for the Sunday early. And Sunday is usually the fun day. So if you're interested in them, be sure to reach out and let me know. And lastly, just because I haven't brought it up in a while, I recently cleaned the bunny suit, everybody. So the bunny suit is back on the menu. If we reach that $50 goal before the break, then after the break, I will be wearing the bunny suit for the remainder of the session. Yes, I am selling my dignity. Thank you for asking. Now, without further ado, go ahead and tell us what happened last session, Somdi.
I believe when last we left off, half the party was still split. The party was still split up half and half, with Monkey, Reese, and Bart still being at Tal'Dorei's palace, while the rest were in Lucifer's bastion. Thinking of how to get everyone back together, we spend a good 30 minutes just faffing about until eventually somebody reminded Sandy that his arm can be used to send him straight to Tal'Dorei with a plane shift. Sandy gets sent back to Tal'Dorei, spends the night there to get the spell slot back for plane shift of his own. And lo and behold, the party gets brought back together. This begins Reese's attempt to ingratiate himself with Lucifer, which I won't say went poorly at first, but definitely they have a strained sort of outlook. Lucifer has a strained outlook on Reese. A interrogation of sorts happens for a while, where eventually Reese gets sent out of the room for Lucifer to question if the rest of the party would remain loyal to Reese despite him being a bit of a jackass. Eventually coming to the consensus that yes, they can, and that Reese deserves the benefit of the doubt. Reese gets sent back in. Lucifer says, "Hey, you work for me now. You don't be as deceiving, and don't betray anyone, or I'll kill you." Can't recall the rest. I'm sorry.
I mean, you covered the majority of it. Lucifer was going to assist Reese, not by creating a pact, but coming to a gentleman's agreement that Reese is going to follow a specific guideline when it comes to influencing those around him, and Genesis is going to assist in keeping him on that track. Was a part of the agreement as well. Then, after that, you guys decided you all thought it would be a great idea to go hunt down Baron Pote in Zariel's lair in order to capture him, not kill him, and bring him down to your trials in order to prove, without a reasonable doubt, as if the hells care, but prove that Asmodeus is not without uh, is not above suspicion or anything else like that.
Basically, he's not following his own tenets. If his own generals are going, or his own people that are in charge are going to divine sources, so we had to disprove his tenets. So it was like something like that. I still haven't fully comprehended it.
Pretty much, if you can prove that there are people going outside of him in order to find their power and that aren't following his tenets and he has not been punishing them, that he is fallible, therefore should be judged like all of the rest of the Pantheon.
Yeah.
So, with that, you all have your plan of action. You all just teleported into the Bastion. The floor is yours. How do you guys plan on executing this plan?
I wanted to ask something very quick. So when he stabbed me in the chest with my own sword, right? Did he give it back?
Clarification, you stabbed yourself.
Yeah, he was holding it out though.
Yeah.
Did he end up giving the sword back, or did he keep it?
He kept the sword.
Okay.
Yeah, that was your offering, so.
Yeah. Roger that. Cool.
All right. So, people, time for you to strategize, plan. Tell me what it is you're going to do.
See, I have on my list that we still need to go back to Spalding to get prison amulet thing from Cat. And I have a journal that we got from the windmill depicting the Asmodeus Ascending guy. I forgot what his name was for the life of me. I was trying to find his name.
Infernitus?
No, it was the guy that was ruling the Asmodeus church, right? He betrayed Asmodeus and was getting power from Infinitus and assisting him with Ascension. And he had a journal we found in the windmill.
Oh, you guys murdered the shit out of that guy.
Yeah, we murdered him, but he had a journal. I looked back at the video, right? We found it in a haystack, but I can't find his name because we never said his fucking name in that whole video. Because his name was, it was labeled as Infinitus Ascending on his token when we fought him.
So you're looking for the name of the, he was a Church of Asmodeus person. Let me...
Yeah, he was the leader before
See in...
our drow friend took over. Right, but he basically, we had gotten a journal because we had to show that to the Asmodeus church in order to get them to help us out with the plague. Right, and we kept it, was the big thing. Fun fact, Cat still has that too. So
the only name I have written down about that guy was Archibald. But I thought Archibald was somebody else.
Yeah, I think Archibald was the guy we dived into his mind, and then we found that guy.
Right.
Right.
Holy fuck! I never wrote down his name.
Yeah, it's just, I looked at it and it's Asmodeus. I have to look at the video before, but I'll find it at some point.
Let's just call him Reggie.
Reggie, sure.
Reggie sounds like a dick.
Important, not important NPC names.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have his journal dictating his dealings with Infinitus and the ploy, and then also the big thing that wasn't in there was the summoning circle that we buried in the windmill. But we have that as proof of his own people are going against him, right? That's something. But outside of getting the amulet and getting the journal, I don't know what else we can grab for building that case. I guess at that point I would ask Lucifon, our lawyer per se and ask, like, what else would you recommend for building a strong case in this sense?
Well, the most important thing is the proof, so be sure that you go and capture that Baron Pote. Something else that may assist you in all of this is perhaps you can bring someone else to trial that will speak out against Asmodeus's follies within himself. I, of course, will be reciting the incident between my brother, myself, and him. But more instances brought to light within the courts would sow more distrust.
You're right, that's why we had brought I think we had brought up Lilith as a potential person for that too.
I'm unable to contact her. She despises my existence.
Is there a window in this room anywhere?
Oh yeah, huge open balcony.
I look outside. Do I see a crow anywhere? Since she watched us with a crow that one day?
Roll me a perception check.
That was a weird flesh bat.
Yeah, weird flesh bat thing, whatever that creature was.
Yeah,
it was
crow.
Like yeah.
Fleshback crow.
Hell crow.
I have a feeling we piqued her interest. She's been keeping tabs.
It's actually just like a normal bat with a skin condition.
What a
Wow, very judgmental of you. Jesus
16.
Christ.
Jesus
16.
Christ.
Starting
Sorry.
off strong.
What's the fucking guy's name?
I told you guys. I was cursed by
Lucifer?
Will Wheaton, like years ago.
Will Wheaton, yeah.
Are you secretly Will Wheaton?
No. I told you. From all the modifiers.
You look outside, and then you just get like a small speck of dust in your eye, and fuck! You're not sure.
It was worth trying. It was worth trying.
Yeah.
Are you looking for something, Reese?
Yeah, Reese, are you okay? Can I help you look for something?
Oh yeah, I got something in my eye. Yeah, so there was so I feel like since Lilith was watching us in the Hollows, I feel like this whole case has piqued an interest in her, and I've contacted her before with Ascending, so I wouldn't doubt if she's been keeping tabs on us, either through an imp, that would flesh bat, right? It could look like a rat. You're like, who knows? Because imps can look like other things as well. So
Can I help you look?
yeah.
Yep. You can make your own check.
What was it?
Perception.
I believe in you. I'm gonna inspire you. So you can add a D10 to that roll if you want.
Hey, you have
Okay.
you have something else back, Reese. You have something else.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Guidance.
What?
Hey! Your
And then
guidance,
So roll a d4 for guidance.
and then a D10 for inspiration. Reese is back.
Wow.
I got my full divine magic back.
His one major use is back online, guys.
That was
Guidance.
a big boom.
Yeah,
It
right?
is.
Plus 12. Jesus Christ, you almost doubled. 27. Looking out there, you pass your eyes over this hellish landscape in front of you, peering at many of the different devils out here that are doing their training and regiments. And when you look next to you on the tower, you have to like look outside the barrier of the tower, which you're hundreds and hundreds of feet up. If you fell, you're dead. But you look next to you, and blended into the tower's obsidian core is another one of those hell bats that's just completely decrepit, just leaning into it. And it kind of just looks at you, clearly listening this entire time.
Do you see it?
You're muted.
Yeah, there's like a sketchy ass hellbat out here, creeping.
I thought so.
Good
I
call,
feel-
Reese.
I I feel that when the time is right, Lilith will approach us.
Should we, like, shoot it?
No, don't do that.
Oh.
Don't do that.
You guys already
Okay.
fucked up the other one.
Should we feed it?
No, just ignore it. It's again, I have a feeling it's one of Lilith's devotees.
Well, now that I know it's there, I can't, like, unsee it, so I can't really ignore it.
Well, it's not there.
I mean, it looks really fucked up. It's, like, got, like, a wing that just kind of, like, twitches. Like,
I'm
I
gonna
don't know.
make prestidigitate like a blur in front of them. That way
Sensor.
they lose focus. Yeah, they lose focus on where they're at, and you're doing one of these for a second. Like, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
You're doing a sensor bar over the
Yeah.
creature.
then I see something else. I'm like, oh my god, what is that? I see, like, a piece of dust, like, blowing a piece of straw.
I feel like when we're not in hell, that or when we're not in a noble area, I feel like Lilith will approach us. And I state that out loud for everyone.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm having a thought. I can't remember. Wasn't Eleanor kind of like a record keeper kind of person, or no? Would Eleanor know anything about, like, hellish people?
Eleanor.
You're talking about, like, the Eleanor that's in the tree, Eleanor?
Yeah, Tree Eleanor. Would Tree Eleanor know anything about people that would be she'd be able to give, like, any kind of record about anybody doing some sketchy shit?
I honestly have no idea how far the intelligence of Eleanor is. Like, it could be, like, beyond anything any of us can comprehend, or it could be, like, just limited to whatever's.
I just wasn't sure if it was worth a try asking her anything, or if it was a waste of time, because she
Oh.
seemed to know a lot about a lot of
think
things.
I think the last thing we heard from her was, we sent her a sending and gave her an update on the situation with what we found out for the Blitzera Academy, and then she said when you had the time to catch up with her.
Yeah, I think Trianor would appreciate us dropping in at some point. So,
Yeah, Eleanor with the tree.
yeah, Trianor.
Trianor. We gotta remember to not call her that to her face, though, so
No,
maybe we should
no,
not do
no.
that anymore.
I respect people's names too much.
I know, but I get
Too
kind of,
much
like,
in front of them.
singularly focused, and I kind of...
Yes.
Lately,
Yeah.
my players in multiple games have been shit-talking NPCs a lot.
I feel like
I-
I'm
Do
really
something
talking
about
NPCs
that.
behind them.
I don't shit talk, I just really fuck up names like Hershashles. I really thought that
Horseshoe?
said horseshoe laces. I just have an issue reading things. I can't.
I understand.
I just have a hard time reading things.
I'm still going to act upon it, but I understand.
No, I respect that. I deserve that. Because that was a really big
No, it's
one.
everybody else, too. Don't just take all the blame for yourself. Everybody is included in that shit.
I started it, though.
But with that regarding, right, I think we can have a conversation with Lilith once we're out of the palace. If that's out of respect to you, Lucifon, I feel like she will not approach us while you're around us.
The siren to my brother and sisters. Welcome here. I'm the one that is despised in this ordeal.
Yeah. So since your relationship's kind of sketchy, I don't think she's gonna approach.
I did kill my brother, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of
But I haven't killed my sister yet. It is on the to-do list.
Maybe we could take her out to coffee. Do we drink
My
coffee here?
sister?
I don't know. Do we drink coffee here?
I pull out my flask of infinite coffee.
Oh, that's right. We do
and I
drink
take a
coffee here.
sip.
Yes, canonically, because of Reese, devils love coffee.
Well, there we. So my idea wasn't total trash.
Reese has changed the way of devils forever.
It is what it is.
Reese, can I have a drink of that, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
The first sip, due to I forgot who did it, right? The first drink is always like an iced coffee, right? But the rest of it's normal hot coffee.
Nice, thank you.
Oh, iced coffee in hell sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, are y'all gonna sit around forever, or...
Start theorizing the next move. What about the collector? You think the collector would be able to help us in any other way besides after we help him with that Dragolit situation? He showed us, obviously he has some kind of, he showed us sanctuary against Baron Poe, right? So, he doesn't, that means that he has got to have some kind of neutral, like, feeling towards Asmodeus. We can sway him, right? The collector being a powerful ally wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Yeah, I do like the feeling of that plane. Didn't feel too bad.
What do you think, Lucifon? Think he's a revenue of approach?
Admittedly, I don't know anything about this collector you're speaking of. Where are they from?
Hades?
Yes,
Hello.
titties.
The Hollow.
Excuse
Hollow.
me.
The Hollow.
The Hollow.
Yes.
I didn't know that was a real place.
Yeah, it's a plane of like undead almost. Well, it is a plane of undead. And when Baron Poe was chasing us, we jumped through this rift in his house, and we got yeeted into the Hollow. But he provided us sanctuary against Baron Poe.
Baron Pote has a connection to a different realm of the dead than the Hells.
Yes.
Perhaps the Collector would be a good additive as a witness that my father has been running things down here shittily for some time. If there's the need for a different plane like the Hollow, I assume it is a recourse for punishment of souls, the same as the Hells is, correct?
Yes.
Well then.
I pull out the jellified hand. We pulled out stuff like this out of it. The hand starts moving inside the jelly.
You have strange habits. Regardless, if you can prove that, if you bring forth proof that this other layer was being beckoned to by the Baron, perhaps by the Collector assisting you in the matter, that could be valuable for your case as well. Though I'm not sure about anything when it comes to that plane. I'm not sure how the denizens act or react to any given situation.
Yeah, I mean, the relationship with the Collector, Monkey, and Glenn are all kind of complex. So, I would say it's still an avenue. But we owe them a favor anyways, so it'll let us get out of hell and kind of re-evaluate our thoughts, as well as like us doing the Collector that favor. Maybe we can bring up that conversation with him as well.
Yeah, we do owe him a Gathon too.
Yeah. So, and if there's one thing we're really good at, it's killing things. So.
Very well.
So, what's our plan for dealing with Pote? I mean,
We need
how
to-
are we gonna get there? How are we gonna get into his house? How are we gonna take him out? How are we gonna hold on to him? How are we gonna get out of the Hells with him?
So getting into Avernus, right? I might be able to pull.
May I?
Yes.
Avernus is ran by my siren, my mother. I could beseech a favor of one of the circles within the Tower of Even if she says no, the worst that would happen is he knows you're coming.
Well, I'll have a conversation with Lilith once we get out of this plane. Alright? When we're in the hollow. And we'll see if she'll be okay with that. Because I don't want to have you expend a favor.
There is no favor between myself and Zariel. It would be a beseeching.
Would she be okay with that, knowing that we disrespected Asmodeus in her plane, though?
I don't know. I've never talked to her before.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Tal'Dorei, so...
She's bloodthirsty, fallen angel, pursues battle and bloodlust over anything else. In fact, out of all of devil kind, she is by far the most zealot in her killing of demons.
I hate Avernus. Clean as savages.
Baron Pote, however, you should be careful with. He is an exceptional standard amongst all of the generals of the non-hells.
Yeah, he just became a baron, so I don't know how that...
Well, he is beyond powerful. By the standards of what you've encountered so far. Hersasheles was a, well, powerful general to say the least. However, Baron Pote is equally as strong, but far more cunning and adept at politics.
So, like, on the scale of Infinitus?
I've met
Infinitus had a
Infinitus once, and he was... How do I put this delicately? Weak.
Yeah. His whole thing was that he had a following, but once we got to the following, he was
Someone with political sway loses all their power when one cannot be swayed. The difference between them and Baron Pote is that they are as powerful as a general of Zariel should be, while also being this political figure.
Okay. Noted. I think our best bet, though, is to kidnap Pote and put him inside the amulet. Once he's in there, it's gonna have to be like the day before the trial situation.
Be sure you're not... He can stay in the amulet all indefinitely. There's no limitation to it.
I don't know if he has plane shift.
Plane shift doesn't get out of the amulet. You're trapped.
Oh, I don't know how the amulet
Yeah,
thing
this
works.
this is why Monkey was really hesitant to get into that gem.
Oh,
back
when I
then,
when I
yeah.
hit you with it.
Because he had been trapped in a gem before and wasn't able to get out till one shattered.
You can't get out. You're in that gem. You're in it.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
so-
you could attempt to break and shatter the gem from the inside, but that's nearly impossible.
Okay. Yeah, so
We do know there's a portal in the basement of his house.
we do know there's a portal in the basement of his house. This
And
is
we know the
indeed
other end
true.
of it.
Yes, and we know that teleportation works in his house. He probably teleports to all of his planes, like all of his floors, because, you know, why not? Why walk?
It might be easier to go into Dis and then from Dis go directly into his house rather than trying to cross Avernus.
To this? You mean the hollows?
No. Oh, no, you're right. It was in the Hollows.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was thinking it dumped us in Dis, but it didn't. It dumped us in the Hollows. Which is even better because we're not in danger in the Hollows.
What?
Well,
That's a
less
bold
danger
statement.
than we are in the
Different danger.
Hells.
Yeah, right.
True.
Yes. I'm not saying it's a happy-go-lucky place, but
I think it is.
assuming we fulfill the promise we made to the collector, the Hollow is as welcoming as a dangerous place can be to us. Let's put it that way.
An ocean
Yeah.
of sharks is always preferable to an encampment of savages.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, because
like
I also have some personal business to look around for in the Hollows, so I think the Hollows is a good next area. Because I need to find out when the Necromantic Assembly are meeting up. But that's just a side thing that I need to check in.
So we have an entry point,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a way to hold on to him. So we still need how are we going to get him into the gem? And then how are we going to get him and the gem out of Avernus after we've captured him?
Getting him into the gem is by force.
Lucifon.
Yes.
There's obviously devils are known for teleportation, right? Do you guys have like a pair of like what they were called, like dimensional shackles, stuff that you guys put on devils to stop them from teleporting when they're captured?
There are.
Or like an item, a squirrel, a weapon, some toothpick you break in half, throw it at them.
There are no objects like that I am personally aware of. That's more of a arcanist's pursuit. However, there is a creature, one that is more native to the fiendish plains than most of the devils that you've encountered. They are referred to as the Conoloths. These Yugoloths are dimensional locks. They can stop any form of planar travel or temporal travel or teleportation within a proximity of themselves. But it is not an ability that they can switch on and off like a flint. It is something that is persistent about them.
Conoloth. Is that the beetle or the dog?
The dog.
Okay.
If you would like, he will call forth one from upstairs. Oh, wrong layer. This is one.
Oh shit.
Puppy!
You all see the razor-sharp, cylindrical mouth with this obnoxiously long tongue with padded armor around the fleshy creature.
Okay, and you use these things to stop people from teleporting?
Well, I use one, mostly as a friendly pet.
Can I pet it?
No,
Oh.
he does not like other individuals. They're kind of like, what are those mortal creatures? Cats, where they choose one person, and then that's their person.
I respect that.
How big are these things? Are they like small or are
Oh,
they
they're
like
pretty fucking
medium?
big. They're medium-sized. So, like, think like a, probably the size of, like, a basset hound.
Oh, shit. Okay. So not like massive, but they're pretty big. Are these things able to make infernal contracts?
No, they are not. They are not devils, per se. They are Yugoloths. Have you never learned about the Yugoloth before?
I know that the fiendish properties are split between 3 different types of creatures, fiends being devils, demons, and Yugoloths, right?
Correct.
I know that Yugoloths had not to pick a layer of hell they tend to just be like nomads, if I'm correct on that.
Also correct.
But that's as far as my knowledge goes.
Well, they are, let's say, more native to the hells than devils and demons. The vast majority of devils and demons were created in order to be what we are, or fell into it by circumstance. Just as you would have become a full-fledged devil upon your death, many of us are of a similar disposition. Now, these creatures, being more native, are not bound by the, well, needs of either or. But they also usually have a more passive ability about them towards everything else. This one in particular is a dimensional lock, which I keep within my chambers so that no would-be assassins would be able to get a quick and easy drop on me.
Okay. So there's something similar to a way to dimension locking. How could we get something like this, right, to assist us in dealing with Baron Pope? Because nothing stops him from just like leaving if it comes down to it.
I mean, usually when you're going up against somebody that has the ability to teleport, you bring someone with you with the ability to counterspell.
True.
Any of
I look at
y'all...
Samdi, and I was like, oh, okay.
Or you would have to find one. They can be seen anywhere between the layers, within the river Styx. They're actually quite common. One of the reasons it's so hard for individuals to teleport a plane shift to the layers of the hells as well as the abysses, these creatures are, well, very common. And if you find one, and however you plan on dealing with it and keeping it, is your business. But if it dies, its dimensional lock will still be active, so I wouldn't be too concerned.
It'd be kind of weird carrying around the corpse of a Yugalat just to use its ability.
Sure.
It is what it is.
I've done it.
Okay. I think our next step right now, though, is to go in the hollow and cross that favor off our list at the moment. And then after that, we'll hopefully, after we do that, maybe we can secure that portal, like usage of that portal from the collector, since we've seen him close it. So, well, like shrink it to the size of a quarter.
Do we want to pick up that amulet beforehand, or are we not using that?
I feel like picking it up after we secure that portal would be the way to go, because we're not going straight after the Baron. You know what I mean?
I'm back. Sorry
Do you
about that.
think it would be better to do the other way?
Well, it's just that, like, because then we could just go from the hollow to. Otherwise, it's just like gotta hop back. I mean, it's just some extra day. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's get the amulet first. Also the journal. That's a big deal. So, plus it'll let Bardakov check in with Kat as needed. Right, it'll let me check in with my cousin as well
Or-
as my
Oh wait, no, I don't know.
other.
I was thinking out of character. I was thinking we could just send Bart over now because he's not playing today, and have him just go pick up the amulet and the book, and then we just go to the hollow.
That's an idea.
I'm slightly against that. Just due to the fact that we're probably going to be fighting two Draco Liches.
I concur.
And also, Christian gave Samdi permission to pilot
Oh, nice.
Bart. So I don't
Samdi
have to
did
keep
you-
rebalancing my combats. Because, oh, he has a family. Weird.
We could,
So-
we could take care of the hollow stuff. It's fine.
And regarding to your question, Genesis, the thing, it's cool, but it would also prevent us from teleporting.
Mm. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand it all. That's why I typed out the question because I didn't want to interrupt what was going on.
So, firstly, ask Lucifon. He
No,
did it.
no, I didn't want to interrupt the conversation that was going on. Though.
You can, it's like real life. You can always interrupt. And out of character, because Monkey can't say this. One word: taxidermy. Then it can't keep you from teleporting, and you can have one.
Well, no, it does keep you from teleporting. Even in
Yeah.
death, its ability is
Oh,
on
even
its
in
body.
death, you can't like
Yeah.
rip it out and just stuff
No.
it with. Okay.
But if you kill one and you have its body, perhaps a intelligent wizard would know how to transform it into a magical item.
That's what I was
Grenade.
thinking too. Or sword, since we have a master swords person next to us.
He picks his tooth with a rapier.
God, I want one so bad.
A rapier?
No, the thing that I can't pronounce the name. The
Conaloth.
puppy. Yeah. Can I have one and like keep it at Lucifon's place and just come play with it on weekends when I come visit?
You're gonna have to tame one yourself. Would you like a piece of literature?
Yes, please.
Very well. He'll start walking outside of the chambers.
Am I following him or is he?
Oh no, are you?
I'll follow him. Yeah, I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like very briskly walk to keep up with him because I'm sure he's much taller.
He's only about monkey's height.
Okay.
Canonically, he's 6'8".
Okay.
But yeah, he walks fairly fast. Glenn is way fucking faster. But so you walk with him, he'll take you over to his chambers, which has these very lovely bookshelves, and as he goes through, he picks up one tome and hands it to you, and the cover page writes, How to Train Your Conaloth for Idiots.
What's in
I will.
Infernal?
Yeah, it's all written in Infernal.
Which you speak.
Yes.
There you go.
I thank you very much for this. I will return it to you in the same condition as you gave it to me when I'm done reading it.
I would hope so. And if not, have somebody mend it to keep it fixed.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
sure somebody in your party knows how to mend things.
I don't know, but I would hope so.
Just
Thank
give me
you,
a
sir.
night, I can.
Yeah.
Huh?
Either.
If you give me a night, I can do it.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Rosemary can
That's right.
take it to the forge.
Yeah.
Wizard!
Forge a book.
You're totally a wizard.
You know what? If you want to spend all night mending it, I'm not gonna take that away from you.
I mean, if they need to get it done, I mean, I got an extra 4 hours before everybody else wakes up.
I'm just gonna
Thought you
try
should
not to screw it up. But those are my famous last words, though.
And
Yeah,
he will
so-
walk back down with Genesis, who Genesis is now reading a infernal script book.
Chances are I bumped into a door frame because I'm reading and walking at the same time.
Absolutely.
So is this a silly question? How long do you think it would take me to read this book? Like, can I stay up all night and read it and give it back, or?
No, this is going to be something that, in order to read and understand fully, it is something that is going to take you multiple weeks. It's like a textbook.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, it was for dummies, so I didn't.
And
Yeah.
then one more thing, just for above the table for knowledge. So if you skip a long rest, then you get 1 point of exhaustion, which means your ability checks are down. If you get a second point of exhaustion, then you get disadvantage on saving throws and attacks, I believe it is. Third, I forget what that does. If you get it to 6 points of exhaustion, you're
Oh, okay, well, I don't want to do that. So how do I find time to read the book without taking away my points?
Every time you guys short rest, whenever you're taking watch, whenever you're hanging out, like
You could also
Okay.
just roleplay it as like when we're walking on our adventures. You take out the book, you're reading it along the way.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right.
get
I'm
yourself
done
like a
asking, so-
baby Bjorn, attach it to the back of Monkey, and just read while he's walking. Like
Yes.
there's solutions.
All right. Okay, I digress. I'm sorry. I'll.
It's all good.
No, you're good. I just wanted you to know that, so that way in the future, yeah, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I've been avoiding doing exhaustion yet while you're getting your bearings in 5e.
Thank you.
Okay.
But self-inflicted, I can't do anything about that. You're doing it.
Yeah.
We've all had finals. With that being said, I think let's go to the hollows then.
I pull out the finger that the collector pulled off his hand that he gave me, and I give it to Samdi. Like, you got one more in you?
I in fact do not.
Zombie hacks it.
It's only been half a day.
Well, that's awkward.
Go the
Well, it
fuck
looks
to
like we're
sleep.
spending the night here.
I actually do have my legion to train and assemble and battle and war with, so if all of y'all can go down to the sleeping quarters, the three of you can show them where they are. The barracks are downstairs.
Yeah, it was this way.
Alright.
I think it was only two of them. Only Glenn and Genesis stayed here that. Oh no, we all
Somdi.
stayed here the first night.
Somdi
Well, me and
was-
Somdi stayed here the first night too. We didn't leave
Yeah.
till the second night.
Yeah, it was the other three that were still there. So,
Me, Bart, Monkey are the only ones that are kind of lost here.
so you all go and descend downwards, and Lucifine will pick up one of the blades from his throne, and when he adjusts it over his back, he kind of like slices up his back, and you see he sprouts these large ephemeral wings and just starts flying.
As we're walking, I pull out the dancing sword, and I was like, I guess I have to tune to this thing.
Dancing queen.
If I didn't have so many bonus actions that I use, that would be awesome. I love the sword.
It's such a good sword.
But
You
I could
chose
go
a
into
character
combat and
with
do a-
action economy.
right.
I'm in the same boat, so I get it.
You and monks.
Oh,
As we get to sleeping quarters, I crisscross applesauce on the floor, and I go, is there anyone you need me to send a sending to?
I think just for yourself to take care of the stuff that we need to get. If there's anybody that you need to reach out to, like Kat.
That's what I was gonna do.
That's
That's
about
fine.
it. That's about it.
I'm full up right now. In fact, I'm probably gonna put up the mansion. You know, that way I can sleep on a normal climatic bed.
The barracks area isn't too bad.
Not a soldier. It's a barracks.
It is like the most excruciating thing for you, Reese.
Yeah.
I
It's
go
like
in.
a
oh,
cot.
Camp cot. No. I need at least minimum 3 pillows, okay? So
oh, I gave away those pillows.
I look at like a random closet, right? And I open it up, and then I put the what the fuck this instrument, the stuff for this is the miniature portable carved porthole carved from ivory on it, right? And a piece of polished marble on it, and a tiny silver spoon next to it. I cast a spell, and the closet becomes a door. Alright, I'm gonna make a magical mansion.
Magnificent mansion.
Yeah.
Describe
well-
the interior of it. How create your own mansion describe what it looks like, what the aesthetic is, what specific rooms are in there. Keep in mind, this is where you guys are sleeping.
As I mentioned before, I'll go back into it. When you walk in, when you first walk into it, it's a obsidian staircase that goes up, like an open, like main room. Obsidian staircase that goes up and it splits into two. It seems like there's a top window, and it just seems like there's fire all around it. It almost looks like hell itself is here, right? So not much change in the scenery, but it's just the comfort of everything's a lot better. There's an open bar. You see a bunch of fat imps flying around, right? With like cheeses and wines. Yeah, so it's pretty not much different from what it is. It just feels more comfortable. The overbearing heat's gone.
So, you guys step on inside and ooh. Nice. He can do this, but he can't plane shift.
Nope. I said I'm gonna focus on comfort. Somebody's got the plane shifty stuff.
Priorities, man. There are priorities.
I love how dedicated you guys are to distributing everything.
I just said it makes the most sense for Reese.
Fair.
I mean, these imps have always been fat imps, so. I go into how, like, the reason they're fat imps was because originally when I first joined the Church of Asmodeus and I got Hylian, I thought that's what all imps look like.
I think you told the story already.
Yeah.
But then we'll just walk to the bar, order some tea, just sit there.
Okay. I'm gonna sit at the bar too, and I'm gonna send out my sendings now. Just let me know if there's anyone else you need to reach out to, like Telehaj or Eleanor. Just let me know, and I'm gonna send out a sending to Kat that says, "It's me. How are things?
It's a me.
It's a me.
We're here we need to meet up for the amulet as well as the book we recovered at the windmill during Infinitus Fiasco." It's the first one I sent out. That's the cat.
Okay. Sure, come by whenever. Asmodeus Church tried sieging your property. Spalding stopped them.
I was about to say maybe the butler stopped them.
I mean, legally I own that property and it's through the Spalding, so it made sense. They can't siege my property.
Well, she also ran out of words, but yes, the butler
Yeah.
definitely. He's ready.
He had the gnomes set up.
Pulled out the cannon, man.
It's true. I did tell him to set the gnomes out at one point.
You did?
So.
Oh, he was. Yeah, try to siege that estate. That old man is going out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah. Cool. I let everyone know that Cat is willing to meet up with us when we get back to the material plane. Is there anyone else at all? I'm like full telephone right now. Just let me know.
I don't have anyone to talk to.
You have no friends. Oh shit, the collector. Sorry, I was supposed to roll dice. I apologize. So this was for
You have
first
no
one.
friends. That is so ignorant.
5.
It
That was
made
for the one with Cat.
Yeah.
This is the one going to the collector.
Made
4.
it.
Sweet. Yeah, these rolls are on fire. I know.
Yeah.
This is Resand. We are going to be coming to your plane to accomplish that favor requested by us, and hopefully proceed to greater business.
I forget, was his voice like super creepy?
I don't remember.
It was withered and old.
Well, yes. Like that?
Not that much.
You all are welcome here. Sure. Listen, there's too many damn NPCs in this game.
It's okay.
Above the table, it's fine. It doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
only
it's
when,
fine.
as long as I can distinguish in a conversation that's going on currently,
They will sound drastically different
that's okay.
most of the time.
My perception ain't that good, so I don't really.
Now I got the urge to just name a bunch of random voices so Joey can do them.
I do think we should check in on, and I can't remember her name. I can never remember the hag, and I hate referring her to that way.
Important
It's
named
in,
NPCs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
important,
I've got
not
it open,
important.
but I don't remember.
No,
Look at Alondra.
like it's
right?
like Inara or
Alana.
something like that. Inara or
Yeah,
something.
town of Claytel, Inara, Elven,
go.
eccentric, mystic, bog witch.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's a little
we
top
should-
of the list for you guys.
All right, great. I appreciate that. We should probably check in on her. It's been a while. Just make sure she's doing okay. She sent her a message. Tell her monkey says,
Okay, for you, monkey, I got you. I will gladly send a message to this
Inara.
woman. Inara, yeah.
Thinking about you. Kisses.
3. These rolls, man.
Hey, you're making it.
This is Rasand, Inara. Monkey sends his regards and wants to check up on you and hopes you're doing well. That's all I got.
You have 5 more words. But yeah.
Maybe I'll eat next time.
Oh, hello. Pleasure to hear from you, Risan. I miss you all dearly. Do come by. I'll make you a large gorge to feast on.
I look at Monkey. I'm never sending that woman.
Love you.
Sending again.
All of
She
you.
says love you, Monkey. She says that if you come by, she'll make you a large gorge.
she's such a good cook, and I feel bad for her sometimes because I know she's a bit lonely. So
I think I'll stick to the good berries you give me.
Over the table, that has always been the response when you guys send something to her, and you guys so we still do it. We still do it.
Yeah.
She's lonely.
exactly.
She's so
Check up on her every
lonely.
3 days.
She's straight up Akon in this shit, guys. Like,
So. It's not like any telemarketers call her, so it's just no one to talk to.
Why, yes, I am interested in a new toaster oven. Please come in.
Okay. Going down the list. Anyone else? Okay, I'm gonna send one to Erith. Erith? The half-wood elven druid, the weaving rider of the No, not that one. Valen, the elven druid and weaving rider of the Stormfang. Right. She was the one that whirled the Stormfang, the one that
yeah.
shot me with lightning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send a sending to her and go. Oh, let me roll my d20. Cool. This is Rasand, the one that received the Stormfang egg. So, my egg has some ruins and things on it.
My egg is fucked
Been
up.
through
It's
hell.
fucked up.
The hollow, the fire plane. What do?
For the sake of balance of nature, when it hatches, gleam its mind. Then train it wisely or put it down.
I honestly thought it was just going to be the first response.
Take it down.
Take it down. you
Scramble that egg.
You gotta put it down, man.
I look at Glenn. So Valen said that my egg is fine. Okay, that nothing bad is anything to worry about with this egg. It's fine, not to worry about it.
Are you hiding it well? Like that?
As it's out right now.
No, I mean like your reaction to like do you
No.
does it sound like you believe what you're saying?
No, not at all.
I was gonna say, because it's been out this whole time, right? Through like all the hells,
Except for the abyss.
Maybe you just put it. Are you attuned to the amulet? Maybe attune to the amulet and just put it away.
I mean, it's a whole second plane that it could be experiencing right now. It's
We're not supposed to.
now
We're not,
3.
we're not supposed to be letting it experience any of the planes.
I know I'm
That
supposed to be the voice.
Go ahead.
I know I'm supposed to be the voice of reason on this one, but I think at this point it's like, what the hell? Go big or go home. I mean, really. I mean,
No, you can make it worse.
I don't think you can make it better.
All right, let me put it to you this way, right? If a human mother is pregnant and she's smoking, right? Would you want her to stop smoking as soon as possible instead of continuously go on about it?
I think that we've reached a point of no return, and the damage is already done, though. I don't think
you get what I'm trying to say, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they it takes a long time for them to hatch. So, now, I do believe in freedom of choice, so it's up to you, but, poor thing.
Right. Follow the monkey's tenets. Reese, I believe you'll make the right choice, and you're free to choose how you want to raise that egg.
Want to go to
Alright.
Nethys?
Glenn, do you need
Wanna
to
go to
roll a deception check for that one, or?
No, he could definitely tell I'm lying.
Okay.
I look at the egg and
Are you
go,
lying to yourself?
we've been to 3 of the 9 planes of hell, or 9 layers of hell. You want to go to Nethys? Put it away.
I understand. I think I get you, and yes, freedom of choice. Now we also have freedom to explain our thoughts too, and it's up to you what you want to do. But I think I understand how you're trying to educate this young egg.
Well, and if you're gonna wipe do I understand this correctly, that you'd wipe its mind when it hatches anyway? Is that my understanding?
Gleam its mind.
Gleam
to
its
bring
mind.
it, see what its first thoughts are.
Yeah, poke around a little bit.
Yeah, which I talk to you in your mind for a second.
Oh, see, I understood as wipe it. Okay, so no, I think you should put the egg away.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I think you should put it away.
Noted. I put it in my bag.
No,
After
not
this,
that.
I have to
No,
reattend to the amulet.
this is ridiculous. I don't like where this is going.
Above the table, and Reese, you don't have to give hints or anything. I think he's trying to expose the egg to all the layers of hell.
No, I know what he's trying to do. I'm
doesn't.
understanding your guys'
Little bit.
side of the argument now, though, because I didn't realize that it's been through 3. There's 9. It's getting increasingly more dangerous.
Into the hollow of the fire plane too.
Yeah.
I thought that it was going to get its mind wiped, which meant that you could start with a blank slate, which I guess it doesn't make sense that it would have its mind wiped.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense at all.
No,
but-
it's going to start off life with daddy issues, but that's okay.
Don't we all, though?
Yeah, we'll be okay.
Catch it Sunday. Is it Sundays? Is that daddy issues? Catch it Sundays.
Sunday, yeah.
As
An
I put it
entire
in my bag,
campaign dedicated to just daddy issues. And Tuesday
least-
evening is looking like it might have some daddy issues too.
at least it's being exposed to planes of law, not planes of chaos like the abyss.
I don't know, the Chaos Goblin in me wants it to just keep going the way it's going, but
Part
then,
of me
like...
does too.
I know, right? I think it's just because, I don't know, but like the sensible part of me is like, no, we should put it away.
Yeah. Also, now that I'm might as well, since I'm contacting the Reven regions, I know it's like an ADD situation, but I noticed that your runes are similar to, and I tell Monkey that your runes are similar to the runes that Dorian had used, the stone giant. Did you ever like have that conversation with him?
Did not.
So, because he had mentioned that he does runes, and I remember he had showed us you use runes. You should probably have when we at some point go back, have a conversation with him about that.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you, after all this time stewing, you made that connection just now, so you could tell me.
I have all sorts of weird notes written.
I think as a player, I don't think I was here for that.
You were
so
not.
That's why,
Yeah, you weren't. I'm still wondering why like those random fey creatures when we first started traveling gave a gift to Glenn of berries and nuts.
We went over this. He's fey touched.
Impossible. There's more to it.
You want to be a little more fey touched?
Okay, so let's go to the hall. Oh no, we gotta rest, huh? Is there anyone else that we need to send something soon? Last chance.
Brother Reset, if I can make one suggestion.
Yes.
That little coffee container you have, you might want to slow her down when it comes to bedtime.
No, you
What you
don't
mean?
understand. He just drinks until he finally
Let's
just,
call some
like,
people.
has a
Oh, let's
heart
go here.
attack.
Yeah,
He
Carl.
just drinks until he gets a heart attack,
Yeah.
and then he falls asleep.
What's that?
It's great. I love it.
You think he's drinking for the effects? No, it's purely an addiction. It has no effect on him.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Does that do anything for you? Not anymore.
Not anymore. What are you talking about? I went there a week without it. I was fine.
Anyways, any last sendings before we go on break, and then you all complete your long rest?
Oh shit! Yeah, Lilith. Sorry, that was like the big one. Do I have to roll this one? Is she?
You
in
do
this
because
plane?
you're
Okay.
in your magnificent mansion, which is a different plane, even though it's
Yeah,
only a
you're right.
pseudo plane.
18.
It'll reach her.
Lilith, dearie. I see that you're sending a watchful eye after us. Are you interested in this trial? If not, I understand. I wouldn't. Ignore the last two. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
I wouldn't ignore.
Yeah, ignore.
Okay. Never use a term of endearment towards me again.
Noted. That was a habit.
My interests are my own. However, you can expect me. Inside of Nessus during these events.
Is that the end of the sending?
Yeah, she's done.
I'll send one more to her.
D20.
I know. I saw one. I was like, ugh.
I keep waiting for you to fuck it in another spell slot.
Yeah.
Like,
In that regards, I would be in your debt for any assistance in this case. If you have an avenue of approach, please tell. I counted 25, but
Yeah, I'm looking at 3 more. I might have missed some. She'll reply. I own no favors nor debts for anybody, nor can I or shall I. My statement has been my only one.
okay.
Before Glenn goes to bed, goes over to Reese and just says, "If you go to jail and I gotta take care of your egg, I'm gonna be so mad at you." That's it.
I understand. I don't think I'd go to jail here, though.
And
you
on-
lose the case.
So the coffee crash hit Genesis super hard, so they just like abruptly leave everybody, walk to a bed, kick off their boots, step onto the bed, walk on it, step on the bed, walk around on it, and mush the mattress down like a cat in a circle, and then plop down on their knees, and then like a worm, just like get down and shove their face underneath the pillow, and then just immediately fall asleep. Axes are still on and everything. Done.
So your room, by the way, right? Everyone's room's kind of unique. Your room is a little bit more plain. It says Genesis in big infernal letters on the door.
Cool.
When you open it, right, it's like the room's a lot hotter because I know tieflings are fire resistant, so I like
Yeah.
increase the heat. For Bartikov, the shit's just fire. And you'll see like a fat imp there waiting for whatever you need.
Yeah.
But your bed's pretty plain because I don't really know much about you.
Okay.
But
Is
the
there
big
like a
thing-
mattress on it though?
There is a mattress, but
Oh,
there's
okay.
2 like weapon racks, right, set for your 2 axes.
Okay. Yeah, coffee crash hit Genesis super hard though, so that wasn't even a thing.
Sleep.
Sleeping face down with face underneath a pillow, like just on the mattress. Yeah. It sounded funnier in my head, and I didn't execute it well verbally.
You're good.
No, you did a good job. It was good.
Yeah.
You guys are nice.
No, seriously, it was a good visual.
Yeah.
I was thinking like a caterpillar
Yep.
crawl, just like scoot under the pillow, but anyway,
Yeah,
I'm done.
However you guys think I see you, that's basically what your rooms look like. Monkeys just look like his church.
There's definitely no bed in Glenn's room.
Glenn, it's just it's foam mats on the floor, right? That's as far as I went with yours, right?
Like Kung Fu Panda style.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He
I
stands
just-
there.
I just need a nice wall to lean on. That's
The walls are also padded.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Looks like an asylum almost.
That's what I was thinking.
a hard padded room. Samdi's literally is like when he walks into it, there's just a pond, right, and grass, right, and it's like a different area. Cornwallis, you're in like your bed, right? It's a bunk bed missing the bottom bunk, right? And it says this way to your space.
I was afraid you covered the walls with pictures of Lilith.
And it says there's like a random like note on your bed that says, if you need anything, let me know, Reese. Yeah, I think that I got everyone right. Bart's is literally just a fling bed. I think we've established that one before.
Hot coals.
Just hot coals.
Yeah. All
I
right.
originally. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's silly. I was originally gonna like run in and be like, I call top bunk, and then realize that there's no top bunks and be like, oh, that was it.
All he
Well.
has is the top.
It's just the
Top
top bunk in
ladder.
their room. It's just top bunk.
I just
nothing
take Cornwallis's room and be like, sorry, dude. I don't know where you're gonna sleep.
Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go on break, everybody. We'll bring it back. Welcome, everybody. So, where last we left off, the party had navigated their way into the good graces of Luciphon, after which they managed to slip away for a long rest, coming up with a strategy and game plan for what it is they're going to be pursuing and doing. After that, you all decided to go take your long rest, and now morning rolls around. Each of you feel rejuvenated. Glenn, you spent your trance time inside of your dreamscape, dueling with the... How do you want to refer to him? The other you?
I think I would be Glenn, and he would be Venture.
Okay. You and Venture having a fantastic time dueling inside of your dreamscape. Or meditating, or whatever else.
Just doing bro things, you know?
Always. But, morning rolled around. Please, everybody who prepares a spell book, prepare your spells appropriately.
Working on it.
But, here we are. You are all expelled from the mansion. No, the mansion lasts 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
Never mind. You all
Close the closet after we get out.
move your mic a little closer.
Oh, sorry. I'm still eating. I was trying not to make noise.
Appreciate it.
We'll close the closet when we come out of it. The mansion door is inside a random closet.
Perfect. Well then, the floor is yours. Do what y'all are gonna do.
Oh, all right. Who's ready for an adventure?
As I'm drinking my coffee.
I'm always ready.
Yes, you are in fact tireless.
Morning people.
I can't hear you at all,
Hit
Reese.
points.
Oh, weird. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
it's like the mic's away from your mouth.
It's not. Give me a second. I think I know what it is.
The fact that he isn't actively devouring his mic.
Oh,
There
cool.
we go.
Glenn will do his morning stretches and cast Gift of Alacrity on Somdi. I know you need it, buddy.
Thank you. Alright. We're doing this now.
Everybody else is good to go. Let's Oh, yeah, you have the finger, so you know.
During the rest, I'm going to switch my arbalist over to Undead Hunter.
Okay.
Is it just like a dial you flick on your right?
Basically.
This
My
is-
arbalist can switch between 3 different things, but we have yet to fight anything that it actually has an effect against until now. Because it has effects against beasts, aberrations, and undead. And we've fought nothing but devils, demons, and constructs, I think, since I joined the campaign.
Elementals?
Elementals.
Better?
Which I
You can-
also don't have anything for.
We can hear you.
When Somdi transforms into an aberration, you can always attack him.
Yeah, the beholder's fucking you over. Shoot it.
Just saying.
Entirety of this plane is undead, so.
Yes.
I guess when you do switch it over to undead, Glenn will look over at you and just like, why do I all of a sudden feel way more threatened by your gun or your crossbow?
I don't know, Glenn. Why?
Alright, enough of this. Everyone in the pond.
Everyone in the pond. Somdi makes a magical pond that you all filter into and planes shift away, utilizing the finger of the collector in your teleportation. As you venture through the hells, reaching over towards Hades. Or sorry, towards the Hollow of Hades. You appear within the Collector's main little hovel, his home and yard that he has constructed from all the dead fingers and things to make it look more aesthetic. You all appear, and he seems to be out front, looking, watching, vigilantly towards you all.
Welcome inside.
Oh,
Sure.
You want your finger back?
You can keep it.
What about this?
Hand jar.
You stole a soul from
I had
this
mentioned it.
plane.
I mentioned it to you last time.
He'll look at it.
Oh, that was all of you. Well, you can keep that one. It is the hand of a murderer.
Got it. I put it away.
Left hands are always the hands of murderers. Here.
The right hand is that of a thief, I'm assuming?
Yes. And the hip bones and ass are that of politicians.
Noted.
That.
Checks out.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I really got it.
The
I'm just
three
imagining, like,
greatest evils.
Now I'm just imagining like a field of just like asses bouncing, just ding 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 ding.
They're all
ding.
twerking halfway out of the soil.
That was great.
The
They're just
field
like-
of kicking.
No, they're just like outside of every building as bike racks.
So,
Alright, enough of this.
tell me, what specifically did you wish to come here for? I doubt it was just to make good on your promise.
Well, that was one thing that we're here for, so you're not wrong on that. We're hoping to two things: utilizing your rift that leads to Baron Pote's abode, and your support in my future trial against Asmodeus, and regarding your as a witness attesting that a general of his plane reached out to your plane for assistance.
And you expect me to just do this for you?
No, quid pro quo is a thing.
Then what is it you are offering me while still owing me a debt of 2?
Well, we're gonna go do that regardless, right? But is there anything else that you need? I mean-
Anything else I need?
Well, we head over there. I mean, worst case we die, you lose nothing. You know what I mean? You have only gain from this bargain.
What is it that I need? Well, come to think of it, I would like the Hollow to be raised in your land. Just one graveyard. We will be limited to that. And the purpose of the graveyard is so that the souls that are deemed unworthy of living can be buried in it and brought directly here.
Well, considering right now we're still rebuilding Spaulding's like political structure as well as like the punishment structure and trying to get rid of the entirety, it takes time to tear down an entirety of a monarchy. I think that's very doable. Plus, like the idea of a hollow graveyard connected to another plane probably sounds good for tourists. So I see no problem with erecting something like that in Spaulding, if it, as long as it doesn't have any effects on anything outside of the graveyard.
Minor effects outside of it.
What are these minor effects? First things
Planar
first.
energies always slip. There's no avoidance of it, as any other portal would have.
Okay, maybe we can do that on the outskirts of the wall. You know.
I do not care where it is. I care that by your own law, it is binding, and I have written word that it will be done.
To be honest, I'm surprised that we don't have one already on Komortar. I feel like that would be a necessity to at least have one of those blades.
Well, some societies see burying criminals alive as a criminal act. But I'm only asking for people who commit atrocities.
Give me 2 seconds to confirm that we don't have an execution system set up yet in Spaulding.
You do not have an execution system set up in Spaulding.
Okay. Yeah, because with the monarchy taken down, we don't have anything like that anymore.
Yeah. That was one
Yeah.
of the big things. People aren't going to be murdered for missing their taxes.
Yeah.
That was one of those things the people were kind of adamant about.
And from what little I know about Kat, since she's technically the pseudo Illuminati leader at this point, since she's pulling the princess around,
Apt.
right?
Apt.
When it comes to atrocious acts, I don't see her being against it if they can't be redeemed in Lyra.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
So
she has committed atrocious acts towards individuals
yeah,
who
many
probably
bad-
maybe deserved it.
yeah, many atrocious acts have been done in the name of the greater good all the time. So I would say that that's a high probability, and if anything, yes, 100%. I have no problem with that.
Then you bring me the written word, binding by your people. And then I will allow you to summon me to your trial. But before then, I believe there are two Cthulhu,
That's what he called it,
Gathan.
right?
Gathan.
Githan, that need to be eradicated.
Okay.
Fine. We can take care of that.
Yeah, let's do that. That's why we're here. Let's go kill us some Draggle bitches.
By the way, I sense within your backpack there is something living.
Looks at you, Reese.
Yeah, I pull out the egg.
Ugh.
I mean, it's been here before.
And it's just in a mundane backpack, guys.
Yeah.
Not a bag of holding that would protect
Nope.
it. It's in a backpack.
Mm-hmm. Needs to breathe.
What is that strange thing?
Oh, it's done friend Reven. It's been touched several times by the Hells, your plane, the fire elemental plane, right? I feel like, Mother Nature needs it to evolve wherever we go, because we're probably not going to be the last time we come here.
The realms you discussed outside of this one are living realms.
Yes.
That is counterintuitive to this one. A realm of death.
Oh. Well, I mean, I feel like as long as it doesn't go in the water or anything, end up like Somni's tail.
Just the tip of it.
But you make a point. I put it in the amulet.
Thank you.
That is a very unique thing. I've not seen a creature like that here since, well, ages ago.
I'm glad I have something like that too. I think his version might be a little bit more native, I want to say, to this area, like a lot more adaptive.
Yeah. I don't know if. I think last time we were here, I did take it out briefly.
For a
did.
brief moment.
Yeah,
But not in front of him.
I think I was in front of him, and he said that it did not mesh well or something like that. I'm on 100% though. You know what?
He did not say that it didn't mesh well. You interpreted that it didn't mesh well.
Okay. You know what? All right, let's do this again then. For only a brief moment though, and I will pop my shadowy egg out.
Yours is closer to the plane of shade, is it not?
Yeah. This is a shamble guy's egg.
Chaos and death. It will be a hard challenge to raise such a thing. However, the energies here are more neutral death.
That sounds like a good balancing then. Get rid of all the chaoticness in it.
Perhaps. Or perhaps it will make it lazy. I don't know.
I think both of those situations are better than what it's known for.
Okay. Don't worry, I'm gonna nurture this guy to be nice and strong and a pillar of hope for all the peoples.
So what you're saying is, you're gonna take it out and expose it to the planes. The thing we were warned not to do. That you've been warning me against this whole time. My.
I don't know. I mean, does the egg look like it's uncomfortable here?
Roll me a nature check?
Incite the egg.
Definitely doing enough. You know what? And my game advantage, because I really care about this egg. That's a nat 20
Ooh.
for a 30.
It seems to adapt to this realm very easily, but like there is a transition that is occurring within it.
Doesn't look uncomfortable. I'm gonna say to the egg, I'm just like, if you ever get uncomfortable, just give me like a round or two, and I'll throw you back into the amulet, okay?
Does the Pokemon? No, it doesn't.
So these things are adaptive, are they?
Yeah, they're wyverns. They kind of look like this, and I'm gonna minor prestidigitation / minor illusion what they look like in like a small version of it, but bigger.
Glenn will do the same thing, except his minor illusion is very childish. So it's like you have a more intricate one from Reese, and then like a childish drawing added on from Glenn.
Exactly like that.
So, if these wyverns adapt to the natural environments they are in, and yours continually is being exposed to all environments, correct?
Yeah, because that's where we're always being exposed to. It just made the most sense.
I would say be mindful that there is a lineage of dragon that are untamed by any specific plane or influence, and used to prowl the universe and consume things within its path.
Huh. It's good to know. I mean, it's primarily been adapted to hell, so.
And death, and the plane
Death.
of fire, and the
I mean,
mortal coil.
Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer to go to the elemental plane of air because I feel like that's where it would be more suited for, since it's primarily around lightning. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers.
Well, be mindful. If you do spawn a creature born of void instead.
Creature born of void, dragon that devours what?
Everything in its
Everything.
path.
Devours everything. Okay, I gotta do some more research on that when I get a chance.
Yes. Do any of you speak Draconic?
I do.
Okay. You would know. Actually, this isn't common knowledge. I still need you to roll me a history check or nature check, Samdi.
Do I know am I cognizant to be able to guidance him on this?
Sure.
Alright.
Alright,
Do the
thanks.
guidance.
Oh, not 20.
Fucking A. Get him out of your systems now.
I burned all the low rolls earlier to the sendings. This is what
25.
happened.
25. So, void dragons may or may not be rumors, Samdi. In your experience, many things that sound like fairy tales often are real. The thing about void dragons that make them so incredibly dangerous is their natural dwelling in between realms. They are one of the only dragons that easily traverses between the planes without being interfered with. That may be because of the ability of teleportation or portal hopping, or maybe just a natural aspect that they have within themselves. As such, there's never been any recorded knowledge of their existence. However, one thing about dragons that everybody researches, if you ever learn anything about dragons, is their breath attacks. And these creatures have a gravitic breath, which is a very powerful localized gravity distortion within a region that makes things chaotic and unable to withstand where they are, while also burning them and destroying them with raw radiant energies from the void.
Yeah, I feel like that would more happen to like a Shamu guys though. You know, this is a storm bane. They're like lightning alpha males, you know, like they'll be fine.
I assure you, my egg's not gonna grow up to be like that.
Yeah.
Perhaps yours adapts into this realm, as it has been filtered with those energies.
What do you think, Samdi? More dragons? A thing? Nah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be around for that thing's birth.
Impossible. It's gonna happen while you're around it.
Oh, because you did roll a 25, Zombie, I will let you know that void dragons are the second most powerful dragons in theory. Again, no confirmed that they exist. With the most powerful dragon being the mithril dragon, because they're so ungodly hard to kill.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Uh, I digress though, right? Yeah, if you could just point us in the direction of the thing we're killing, and just if you have any insight on exactly like what to avoid when it comes to those things, the Uthodons, what were they
Gathon.
called?
Gathon.
Gathons, sorry.
The Githon, luckily, do not participate in camaraderie with one another. However, there is a graveyard that they have dominion over, high up on the mound. I can...
He looks around, reaches down to his bone of his wrist and just boop, pops off his wrist, tosses it in the air, and it begins flying.
It will show you the way to the graveyard.
And then he reaches down into his flower pot of hands, takes out a new one, and puts it on.
Nice. Got a guide now.
As for fighting them, I would not try to use any of your charismatic wiles on it.
Damn, it's my go-to.
They are very magically resistant, if not immune to the charms of other creatures. Oh, and also their lightning breath kind of hurts.
Oh,
Got it.
lovely.
But if you create too much noise while fighting one, the other may find out that the first one is weakened and attempt to attack you and it in order to take over completely.
Oh,
So be
getting
wary
to
of
fight
your
each other.
surroundings. Well, you would have to weaken one significantly and attract the other. They are very intelligent creatures.
It's like we're doing some kind of back-to-back fight.
You said it has lightning?
Lightning breath.
Yes. When it breathes, it shoots lightning.
All right. Well, we'll take care of this, and we'll get back to you on the graveyard for Komortar. And you have my word that we'll do our best to make sure that happens. And if it does, I'll probably make to upkeep it. Be like a gravekeeper of sorts.
Very well.
Very good. So long.
Just start following the flapping hand.
As we're walking, I was like, hear me out though. Worst case, we use my backyard, right? It's big enough, right? Yeah, the hedge maze won't be there anymore, but
Nobody's gonna come near that. Your butler's just got a cannon aiming.
You have hedge mage?
Yes. If you had zoomed in on the map, you'll see like a small bush maze, right? The issue is that upkeep, so I'm pretty sure no one really my gardener shows up like once a week, but
I'll upkeep it.
yeah,
I think it's
the thing gets kind of crazy.
Like I said before, I'm really surprised that Komortar doesn't have something like this. Like, I feel like this should be something that should be necessary.
So that's the thing though. I think the souls come here too, right? When they die, or is it just the body?
Oh, you're asking him, I assume?
Yeah.
The body is nutrients for nature on your coils. The souls come to us.
Yeah. So that makes more sense. The reason why there's not a thing is because there's so much grab for mortal souls, right? Which now makes more sense that Baron would have a rift here. He was probably trying to petition you for souls, if that's the case. Since he's been trying to build the army of.
I do not wish to discuss my other dealings.
discretion, I apologize. I will not talk about this in front of you. That way, we don't have any kind of read on your body attributes.
My body is all bones, and only a few of them are original.
Noted. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense now. So, yes. Noted. But you do realize by supporting us in the trial, if we do erect the graveyard, you would have to disclose that information to a trial, right?
Only if it is asked of me.
Yes. Which...
And I would ask that you do not ask what specifics of our dealings were, but the fact that I was approached.
Okay. Noted. Okay. I will relay that information to our defense attorney in whatever layer of hell Lucifan's in. Got it.
Lucifan's a lawyer now.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. His most bane types of creatures in the world.
Yes. Okay, let's go. So. Oh, one more thing. Sorry, ADD. There was the minstrels. When do they meet up?
The minstrels.
Yeah, specifically the Necroharmic Assemble.
Oh. Once every... I believe... 20 years or so.
When's their next meetup?
In a few months.
Noted. And I pull out a notepad and I said, do you know which month?
The one that is 3 months from now.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. I do not keep tabs on time specific to the months and days. Fucking... Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I said. What is it, you know? Okay, got it. Noted. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me put it away. The notepad away. Now we're good to follow the Dragolich, the hand, right?
Alrighty.
Good journey, because gotta go up or something to the top of to find a graveyard.
So, you all follow the hand as it ventures higher and higher up these peaks, eventually clipping their way high above all of you. You see it begins scaling and flying high up this very large mountainside. And for some of you, you now realize it's going to be a bit of a task, let's say, to get up there. How are each of you going to scale the side of a fairly sheer cliff?
I can fly and I can lend my broom to one person.
I'm gonna rely on my monk skills to be able to just traverse.
You gotta keep dashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, monkey?
I mean, I have a way to carry all of us up at the same time, but it's loud.
Yeah, I can. So a couple sessions ago, I started doing the canon where he's keeping Cloud with him.
Yeah.
But now that everyone's I can ride Cloud up.
Cloud is one person.
Alright,
Same
so
thing with the
monkey-
broom. The broom is
Yep.
one person unless they're small, and then it can be two.
It's maximum 200 pounds, so it's gonna be someone not in armor. I don't wear armor.
Hold on a second.
How
the
much
time.
does Genesis weigh with all of their equipment?
That is an excellent question.
Very, very bottom of your character sheet. Scroll all the way to the bottom.
Okay, let me go back to that part. 147.68. So roughly 150 pounds.
Plus
Really?
the weight of Genesis. That's just the gear Genesis
Oh.
is carrying.
I was like, damn. I wish I only weighed 150 pounds.
If you have weight, it'll be
You
on
can-
the bio tab at the top right of your page.
Yeah, you never
Yeah.
wrote that in.
Something just happened to my sheet. And
Yeah,
all
I
went
moved
blank.
it over to look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You don't have that written in, but what's your strength score and con score? I'm gonna say you weigh more than 60 pounds.
So it says it can carry up to 400 pounds, but its flying speed becomes 30 while carrying over 200 pounds. So you get it can do up to 400.
Then
yeah.
that only excludes Cornwallis
Yeah.
and maybe Somdi.
I'm carrying jack shit.
Here's a bag of holding like I do.
Yeah, but you're a crocodile guy, canonically,
Still got it.
you know, thick.
I also have fly, if that makes any difference
Here's
at
the
all.
shit. Yeah, you have the boots.
Yeah,
yeah,
boots
boots. Yeah, boots.
too. Boots.
So I have a suggestion for getting myself and Bart up there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just polymorph myself into the sand spider, a large beast, and just have him hitch a ride. It has a strength score of 20, so it's pretty fucking strong.
I just realized Cornwallis is exceptional at killing the party specifically.
Wait a
Not
minute.
me.
Wait a minute.
I'm the one archetype he doesn't have on there.
Fiend?
Fiend.
I don't
Fae.
have Fiend on mine.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't have Celestial, so Monkey's fine.
He is Mortal Bane.
That's just called having a weapon.
Sorry, I was dealing with my dog. What do we need to get past?
Flying up
climbing
ahead.
a sheer cliff.
Oh. If I have a climb speed, can I climb it?
Yeah,
Okay, because I have a literal climb speed, so.
there we go.
Okay, never mind.
I'm just making sure, like, so Monkey has his cloud. Glenn's gonna try to book it.
I could probably carry Glenn.
Genesis
You'll
can
be my
fly.
foothold when
Yeah.
my movement stops, because I can climb as long as I keep moving.
I have 21 strength and double weight capacity.
So the hippo is just gonna tippy tap all the way up the sheer cliff?
Hippos
Didn't
can
you know
climb.
Didn't you know he was part mountain goat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
been-
gonna say, think of a mountain goat, but a hippo.
He's been using those grips, that build your strength in so he's got some good, strong.
I'm an
It's got-
expert mountain climber. I have really strong nails that I can just dig into the cliff face.
Very-
Insert a weird hippo version of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 1.
Powerful phalanges.
I love this game.
Haul my,
This makes no
Excellent,
sense.
jeez.
haul my 500 pounds of
So-
me and gear up the wall.
The cliff is 600 feet. Glenn, your scaling counts so long as you're dashing, or is it counts so long as you dash with your bonus action dash? Your step of the wind. Which one is it?
I thought it was only movement.
It's just my movement.
Okay.
It's my general movement. So as long as I'm moving and continuously moving, I can scale. But
Okay.
then once I stop moving, then I fall.
All right. In Samdi, you're turning into something to carry Bart with you all the way up.
The sand spider, it's a large beast. It has 20 in strength. And obviously,
Climb.
hold on, no. Actually, I'm looking at it. It has a burrow speed, but not a fucking. God damn it! It's a trapdoor type of spider. Never mind. You know what does have a climb speed?
Apes.
Hold on.
Giant apes.
Apes, but wait, no, I don't actually.
Balrugas. Summon it. Summon it.
Yeah, giant ape has a climb speed. You know what else? I'm pretty sure has a climb speed.
Giant mountain goat.
The Titanoboa.
It has a climb speed. What?
Yeah, there's a climb,
What?
a swim, and a movement.
That is terrifying.
You cannot get away from the Titanoboa. It is tall enough not to need a fly speed.
It just leans and slaps its body, sinks its teeth, and then coils its body up. And do it again.
if Samdi turns into one, Glenn would naturally hop on its head.
Fuck it. It's the same spell slot either way. Titanoboa it is.
Sure.
Realizing I don't need to use give someone the broom anymore, I just use the broom. That way I don't have to work those muscles on my back.
Yeah. Oh God. Well then, you all fly or climb your way up the rocks. Those. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Long Strider on myself so I move faster.
Okay. Yeah.
don't
You're
know
the
why
first one up
bothering.
there.
I don't know why you're bothering. You could just hop on fucking Santi Express over here.
He wants to be first.
Morning workouts.
Choo choo, all aboard!
But you all make it up to that landing. The first thing that you see is this vast expanse of a bit of a foggy landscape. The fog seems to sit about waist high, and none of you can see deeper than a foot beneath that. As you are walking through, it disperses very faintly around you, but still seems to coalesce underneath your fingers or underneath your toes and footsteps. As you are walking, I need somebody to re-find the hand, because the hand didn't take 15 minutes to figure out how to get up there. It just kept going.
I didn't think I was keeping tabs of it, but yeah, I'll take a look.
Perception check.
I'll try and look for it too.
Ready to see some amazing rolls.
Let's go.
8.
You both see the proper hand as it flies out, turns, keeps flying, turns, keeps flying. And you all catch up to it within very little time. As you are traveling through here, though, Cornwallis and Reese, you start noticing that some areas as you're stepping don't have floors to step on.
Like there's holes.
Yeah.
That's a
Hey.
lot.
Be careful. There's a bunch of holes in the ground, guys. All right, and I fly back to let them know.
Okay.
That means something might be in those holes, or something might jump out those holes.
That
Is
makes
it-
sense.
Is it dark enough at this point that we need to worry about being able to see because of the darkness and the fog? Or can we still see?
The physical fog you cannot see beneath you because of, and light would not help you in that. But seeing further ahead, this is dark out. But with Harmonious out, you guys can currently see.
Should we
But you
all
are
keep...
also a beacon of light out here.
I stay out of the light, and I just keep eyes on them, and I keep an eye out of everywhere else. I'll take the disadvantage.
Sure. So, what were you saying, Genesis?
Should we all keep floating and flying and riding as we can to avoid the holes? Or are we all still gonna walk?
I think that would be a good idea.
Probably good, especially for anyone that isn't overly cognizant of what's going on in front of them at any given time. So
Wow,
people
you-
that aren't always aware of their situation.
Just gonna call out Genesis and Monkey like that, huh?
Yeah. My thing is, like, I don't know what's in those holes, right? So, if you want, I can throw something down the hole and see.
Let's not wake something up if we don't have to. Remember
I
the
want to put something down the
Well-
hole and see.
Of
remember
course you
the
do.
chasm in
No.
the
quick.
abyss? The giant purple worms?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's not see if there's anything else down here.
Okay. I was thinking about just throwing my hand down there. You know, cutting my hand off. It'd probably blend in with everything else.
Are we still climbing right now, or did we get past?
No, you made it up the ledge.
Okay. If you guys want, I mean, I'm kind of like, you know, sticking out like a sore thumb. I could like run ahead and be kind of like a bait of sorts.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I think it's an amazing idea.
I'm with Reese for once.
Here, I'll even give you a little oomph. I'm gonna hit you in the back with protection from evil and good.
Ooh, 1 hour?
There you go. Concentration for 10 minutes. And
Oh,
I go, run at the holes.
Yeah. Glenn's just gonna like while I gag, just start moving forward ahead of
Don't
the
be
you-
afraid to, like, be extra loud.
Are you willingly falling inside of the holes?
Am I will it? What? I thought I was just venturing forward. I'm going down a
That's
hole.
what you did.
Yeah, if you're venturing forward, there are holes out here.
I mean, am I able to like traverse without?
Yeah,
falling
you
down?
can avoid them.
Yeah.
I am asking, are you avoiding them intentionally or attempting, or are you?
No, I will attempt to like avoid the holes.
Give me a dexterity save then.
Okay.
Our goal is to see if
baby.
something pops out of it or not.
Come on, baby. Give me something good. What is that? An 18.
Oh, that's high enough. Yeah, you jump over the holes, no problem. You turn around after the first couple of them, look. You don't hear anything. Actually, roll me a perception check.
Is that advantage? Oh, wait, no, because it's not sight. So this is normal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 14.
You don't hear anything and nothing shot out at you.
Yeah. Looks like we're all clear, guys.
Sweet. Well, fly. Not.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
on
my
the
boots
ground.
on. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, you're good. We're both flying.
I'm just gonna head towards the light.
No.
All right, Cornwallis. You rolled the 28 perception. You can tell where the holes are and easily leap over them. As your allies are flying over them, Cornwallis, because you did roll a 28, you start to realize what these holes are. You appear to be walking across some flat-faced skulls, and those holes are eye sockets.
How big are these holes?
On the the round side, like the far round side, probably a 12, 14 foot span.
With the eye socket?
Yeah.
Holy.
That undead titan.
Yeah, so these are skulls of something, and the eye socket's 14 feet long, so... I mean, this would have to be something hundreds of feet tall.
I fly up and I try to get a perspective of what this thing looks like.
You would need people to brush away some of the fog because it's thick fog.
Oh.
But you can see the area that he points out. That's an eye.
Oh. Interesting. That's a dead titan.
I have a visual image for you. I'm gonna post it in the memes because I thought of this the moment it happened.
Skull Island.
No, this.
Oh, jeez.
Titan
still a
boa
giant- I'm still a
slithering
Titan.
through.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, do they have tremor sense?
Let me double check.
I just saw the meme of the Mind Illusion versus Blood Illusion.
Blindside, no tremor sense.
What meme?
It's
Glenn's mind
close.
illusion.
Yeah.
That is phenomenal. Thank you. Thank you.
That's perfect.
Occasionally come up with a good thing.
Sometimes
Oh.
you funny. Sometimes you funny. But anyways, traveling across these ancient Titanic-sized skulls that make up the very foundation of this mountain side that you have all traversed up and over. Eventually, you see the hand begins flying in circles up ahead of you, and you can make out what appears to be the edge of a wall. No? Ignore all of the shrubbery here. It's not trees, it's fingers and limbs and such. But I had to throw this shit together. So.
I understand.
As you begin walking in... Yes, Titanus Omdi. I'm going to move this to the back, though. As you begin traversing and walking towards this area, you see all of these different plots of land where it looks like creatures have been dug up. Different buried souls within this graveyard, picked at and brought out. If all of you remember the last time that you talked to the Collector, there's supposed to be multiple little graveyards like his across this landscape. where the collector and other people like him collects the souls that come and distributes them where they need to be for their punishment. This one, however, seems to be under the control of these, well, dragons. And it looks like the creatures are being unburied periodically by them as well. So, before you guys actually walk in here, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna pull out my bullseye lantern. First, I'm gonna take my armor out, right? Yell crisp. That way, it attaches to me.
Crispy.
Yeah. And then, I'll pull out my bullseye lantern. Oh shit!
What?
Thing's bright.
What, the bullseye lantern?
Yeah. Thing lit up.
Well, I think we made it to the area. Do you guys want me to scout ahead first? Sorry.
Bullseye is not supposed to be 90 degrees, is it?
No. But bullseye lantern's supposed to be the cone, isn't it?
Yeah, a
That's what I
small cone.
It's supposed to be a longer light, but like a thinner. Let's see.
And it's 120 feet, right, total?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
That's the one right here, right? That's the bullseye lantern?
Yeah, it's the one I moved off, yeah.
120 feet total.
Yeah, 60 feet of bright light, 60 feet of dim light, and 120 foot total, yeah. I actually never bought oil outside of the one it comes with, so...
I have oil on me if you need it.
Is that better?
That looks like a more accurate,
Yeah, that's
accurate
better.
representation.
Yes, thank you.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Protection from Evil and Good on Genesis.
Oh, clarifying, this has been longer than 10 minutes, so the one on Glenn is gone.
That's fine. I'll protect. I'll cast on with the instrument protection from elements, or was it the element one? Next, I'm gonna choose lightning since he said he had lightning. But I'm gonna put it on Glenn. Trying to find. So Glenn, for the next like hour, you have resistant to lightning. There you go.
Nice. Thanks. Is this concentration?
The instrument focuses on it.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
And Genesis has protection from evil and good.
Yeah, I mean, we don't see it, so when we see it is when I'll start blessing y'all.
I mean, yeah. If you guys want, I could just like run into the middle and just start making a bunch of noises and see if I attract anything.
I mean, we were able to see it last time in the sky, so, you know. I pull out that I look, I realize that darkness it's really hard to see with the darkness. I go, well.
I'm gonna start scouting forward.
That'll be a stealth if you're
Okay.
trying to be unseen while scouting.
Like guidance.
Is anybody else stealthing?
I mean, I'll attempt to.
If we're going with my plan, the plan that Glenn said, then he's not stealthing. He's running to like out. Like,
Is that what we want to do? Or do we want to
Yeah.
have Cornwallis scout first and then have you run in if there's something there?
yeah, I think I can. Yeah, that makes more sense. So
Yeah.
I guess I'll scout with Cornwallis.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth as well.
So, Titanoboa does not have any bonuses to stealth.
It's
But
okay.
that's better than you do.
Actually, no, I have a better
Aw.
stealth than that.
Oh, do you? Okay.
I am trained in stealth. I'm just very undexterous.
Don't
So-
worry. I didn't roll really well either. I have lucky, so I'm not even burning it, so.
Hey,
Oh.
monkey succeeds no matter what.
single-handedly bringing down the group average.
I gotta admit, Cloud helps me. I just kind of kick it back.
Genesis, are you
Cloud-
stealthing?
Actually, I'd probably be more on my belly
Yes,
on
I'm
top of Cloud stealthing.
Go ahead and roll.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was reading something. I'm going to do the stealth thing. I'm not gonna do the stealth thing.
It's okay. Our rolls are all pretty trash, so.
Did the same as me.
I mean,
Roll for Bart.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the bio.
Yeah. So loud.
Group average of 14.
Here's hoping that
Aw,
Dracoliches aren't that good.
Okay.
Let's
Don't
see.
worry.
So Cornwallis, you said you're scouting ahead, so I'm going to put you a little bit more in front, and I'll
Yeah, that's
move
fine.
Bart back a little bit, or you back a little bit, Glenn.
I think that's fine.
Okay. Well, everybody, as you all begin to step inside. Yep. What is it? How wide? 5 foot wide? Yep. Yep.
Ooh.
All right, so that's going to be in between this area. So hits Glenn, Genesis, Bart, and Cornwallis. And Somdi, of course.
Glad I had moved when I did.
Monkey and
I
Reese?
spread out a bit.
Not affected. However, I need all of you to roll me dexterity saving throws. Since it is coming from an unseen location, disadvantage.
Sweet.
Yeah, you're blind. All right, so we have a 4. We have a 17.
Debating
have a
whether or not I should use
10.
my session advantage.
We have a
Jesus
27,
Christ,
Cornwallis.
I was in
I
the
will-
front.
Oh, and Jen, you still have my ring of I save against a dex save if you want.
Does that take a reaction to do?
I believe it does.
This is its surprise round, so you do not have reactions
Oh.
on this.
Never mind then.
Okay.
Everything sucks.
Cornwallis, you are the only one who succeeded. Everybody else, 66 points of lightning damage, halved to Cornwallis. And
Glenn.
And to Glenn. Everyone else?
I have that again because of evasion, don't I?
Well, no, you have no reaction.
Evasion isn't a reaction.
Read the one that says dex saves. Wait. Effect that allows you to make
You're
a dexterity save.
You're thinking of the dodge.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
yeah,
thinking of
you
uncanny
have
dodge.
it again then. Nice.
Yep, and hold on. I'm double checking. I think I want to say I can't. Hold on. I'm checking the surprise, but then I'll take off the 66 if I don't find it.
And we round up, right? So 17.
Round up, yeah. So 66 down to 33 down to 17. But we can all roll initiative now.
Gotta get double equity someday.
Also, make sure you. Oh, nice! I rolled not shit. Make sure you update your tokens with the damage taken.
So that is not a 32, or that's not a 33. So I, in fact,
And then, yeah,
revert.
Let him
from my
finish.
form.
So you are no longer Titanoboa. You are now Samdi.
Boop.
Okay.
and I can't be surprised.
You can't. What? Roll whatever it is.
Yep, Storm Rune.
Storm runes.
Dang.
Just
Can I just express how much I fucking hate the Rune Knight?
I think they're so cool.
Yeah, they get to do everything. Of course they're cool.
you've expressed your hate for almost every.
Nuh-uh,
every
I
new
love what
fighter
you're playing.
archetype.
No, that is a lie. I love Champion Fighter.
I said new fighter archetype.
Oh, yeah.
everything but the original terrible ones.
They're either terrible
Is that the right
or
one?
they're
Did I?
fucking
that's-
amazing.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on, I clicked
Yeah.
the wrong S word.
Then let me roll my I'll roll my initiative. Oh, wait, that's Bart. So
Well, where?
Um, So that was Bartikov's, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, actually.
right after Arcana, advantage on Arcana, you can't be surprised.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
long
yeah.
as you're not-
Now, here's the thing about the runes themselves, because this is where I get confused. Don't you
Yeah.
have to activate the runes,
There's-
or
they
you
have
just
two things.
always have them?
No, there's two different things. The runes have one thing that's static, and then they have another property that's activatable. So, for instance, on this rune, I can activate it to get my prophetic state for the rerolls. But if it's just that's a second power. The first power is just the advantage on Arcana and can't be surprised.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
roll
free
your
passives.
initiative, Monkey. If you're before it, you get to do things before it. If you're not, then you get hit, and then you get to take an action, and then we're top of the initiative order.
Yeah, I was mostly just doing it for the
Oh, wait.
save. But
I'm gonna use my game advantage for initiative. If that's okay with you, Joey.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
I can
Alright,
reduce
give me-
the amount of character sheets I have open to 2 now.
20. That made a big difference.
All right.
so did that affect my save at all on that? Since
No, you have a reaction, but that's it.
okay, yeah. Well, the question that I'm asking is because it was a surprise round, so we had disadvantage on the roll. Do I get?
Surprise round.
Yep.
Looking at the initiative order, because
Yep.
reasonably I should have rolled initiative first, apparently.
That's all right.
It goes as it's taking its turn. That's when you kick into gear and you're like, I need to do something. If you rolled a better initiative, you get to go first. You didn't, you go after it. So it's still
Okay, so
gonna
it
do
was
its
still at
stuff.
advantage.
Now
Disadvantage.
what we are doing is you get to do something now, and then we're at the top of the initiative order.
Just a minute. Yeah, I was just double checking on because we rolled at disadvantage because we were surprised. That's the only piece that I
No,
was.
you rolled at disadvantage because you were blind to where the attack was coming from.
Ah, gotcha. Okay,
Yes.
and I gotta step away, so I'll be back.
Right when it's start.
All right, let's give him a minute.
Where Bartikov is under Somdi right now. I just want to I need to roll a concentration check. So I just want to know if I have his
He'd be
aura.
right here. Glenn, Glenn and Bartikov were sharing a 5-foot space very intimately earlier.
All right. So
Um,
I just wanted to make sure if I had his aura or not for the concentration save.
Yeah. I need to roll a nat 20 for that con save for full damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
God damn, Somdi, you rolled a 25.
Well, I had a +8 or D. Actually, I
yeah.
did have a +8. I rolled a D8 and rolled an 8.
That's awesome.
Thank you. I am finally first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, my annoyance with the Rune Knight is their resource is pretty much infinite.
Every one of their runes has a passive effect that's infinite, and then can use occasionally. It's just that their passive ones are actually really good.
And their can use are insane. I
Yeah.
choose that attack doesn't crit my ally instead it crits their friend.
Right.
Like I choose
once-
that happens. It just
And-
happens.
And they get a lot of they can get multiple skills with an advantage, which is normally fairly rare.
Yeah,
But Rune
not
Knight
for
can
martial
get it on
classes. That's the
right. Rune Knight can get on 3 or 4 different skills.
yeah. Like if you're a rogue, you're a bard, something like that, it makes sense that you can gain those type of things, right? You're supposed to be a
Yeah.
skill knight, skill monkey, whereas a rune knight is a skill monkey that is insane DPS that has insane utility. It can't
I felt
heal. Like,
I felt like well, second win.
yeah, that's
Oh,
itself. I'm worried about everything
yeah.
else. Like,
I felt like it was designed as like a filling class, right, for smaller groups of like 4 to 5, because that's what most mods are based on, like groups of 4 to 5.
yeah.
So that's why I took it out. That's why I said it's
Oh.
an amazing class. It's harsh on these giant.
The newer books are designed with power creep being forced upon them. That's all it is. They deliberately make things no longer viable for the older editions, so that people who want to play the most powerful thing have to buy the newer editions. That's all it is.
I could see it. Like just like Cleric, right? A lot of the bigger ones came out after.
Oh, dude, the Twilight Cleric?
Twilight Cleric is powerful.
Twilight and Peace are both extremely powerful.
Yeah.
Anybody who's ever done R&D play testing of new things ever, Twilight Cleric would never have been made if you have a brain. Unless somebody said, we need this to exist. It's insane.
But what's it called up there too? Watcher Paladin. If you have a Watcher Paladin in your group, you're pretty set.
Yeah. All right, Monkey. Welcome back. This is during the surprise round because you are not surprised yourself. Take your turn.
Okay.
You got hit
Sorry
with the
about that
beam
one.
of lightning. Update tokens. Everybody did that. Yep. Okay. Bart looks like he's not missing hit points.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot. It's unusual for me to run more than 2 players.
Okay.
In fact, I haven't even rolled his dex save. I apologize.
Okay, go ahead.
Does that save?
He had disadvantage.
Does that save?
It does not.
Oh, what was? Oh yeah, okay. Never
Hold
mind.
on.
I forgot about his aura, but I think we all failed anyway.
No. Shit. Fucking hell. Okay. Monkey still failed. Cornwallis still succeeded. Glenn, you didn't macro in his aura, right? What is that, a +5?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Glenn, you did not roll disadvantage.
I didn't. Could have sworn I did.
Unless you rolled...
He rolled 2 saves. There's Genesis
28
in
and
the middle of
17.
his too.
Okay. 17, so Glenn, you were successful. Genesis rolled a 4, still unsuccessful. Titanoboa rolled a 10, still unsuccessful. But Glenn, you
Glenn
would have
takes
succeeded.
nothing.
Okay.
Mhm.
So no damage on Glenn.
Yep.
So that's 66 minus that.
33.
50. Wait, no, got that. Calculators. Lovely inventions.
And sorry, my parents decided to leave right as that was going on. So they were standing in the doorway.
So, what you did see, Monkey, it is your turn, by the way. What you did see was up here from this ledge all the way up there, you saw this beam of light that quickly glue and then struck down with a striking lightning across that area where all of you are. But there are multiple other hills and ledges in your way from seeing the creature perfectly.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action and activate my Hill Rune. That's my resistance for bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, just in case that comes up. Yes, I know it was lightning, but... And then I am... I don't want to get too far away from Bart. Damn it. I'm going to hold my... I'm going to go up about 10 feet. So I'm still in Bart's aura. It's like a 10-foot, or is it a 10? So I'm going to go up 10 feet on Cloud, and I'm holding my action to attack an enemy that I can see.
Okay. All done?
And that is it.
Top of the initiative order, Samdi.
Annoyed somebody's annoyed and muted.
Carl?
AFKers.
Oh man, I can't tell you how intense that was. When trying to figure out what's going on here, my parents standing in the doorway. I was like, just a minute, because they're ready to leave. And I'm
I
like,
feel you
oh my
on
god. Oh my god.
Carl, you're muted if you are there. We can't. Well, okay then. It's your
What?
turn. Top of the initiative order.
Sorry, I had to run out to turn off the oven.
Gotcha. Okay, your turn.
Can't really see anyone at the moment.
Oh, you might have been AFK. You saw the beam originate from somewhere up
Yeah.
here. You just can't see over the many hills and every obstruction in your way.
Okay, in that case, I will choose to quicken my next polymorph into a Titanoboa.
Okay.
So it's back with a fresh coat of paint. And let's see, Titanoboa movement. It's 40 feet. So do this. Can I see over as a coiled up Titanoboa?
Yeah, let me just change the lights. Can you see it now?
I cannot. It appears to be cut off over here. Also,
How about
that's
now?
also I can't see because I don't have dark vision as a Titanoboa.
Move Somdi up there as well.
I can now.
Okay.
Well, there's the obvious hope that this thing will come to me instead of me coming to it. So if I get knocked out of boa form, I'm not just fucking dead and on my own.
Okay. I'm gonna move these walls back in place because nobody else can see, except for
Alright.
the literal Titan boa that can see. Okay, that's your turn.
I still have my action. I'm gonna hold my action to attempt to constrict it if it comes within attacking range.
Sure. Reese.
Yeah, my turn to be AFK, right? I'm just kidding. Do I have to make a check in order to point the bullseye lantern over there, or can I just point?
No,
the
no,
bullseye
that's
lantern over
just interact with object.
there? Okay. I was just making sure because of that. Of course, it locked onto me.
Did it for you.
Yeah, it there it goes. I'm right there, but in order for me to fuck with the lantern, for some reason I can't be on top of my stuff. I want to move it over there. The issue, I can't see over here. I'm gonna
Move
fly.
it in front of you. You need to be higher up to see over the physical objects of trees made of bones and hills.
Sure, I'll fly 10 feet up.
All right.
Or higher.
Need to be higher.
All right, 15 feet up.
20.
20 feet up. Okay, 20 feet up.
All right.
Oh, okay. I see it right there. So I'm gonna move the lantern to point at it. There you are. Fuck. With that being said, I don't know if anyone else can see it because I know there was a couple of ready actions up.
So, as I keep saying, there is physical
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
obstructions that
apologize.
unless you are high enough, you cannot see over.
Okay, I apologize. As an action, I'm gonna cast Bless on Genesis, myself, and Monkey. I should just do everyone, huh? Let's do a level 3. So it's myself, Genesis, Monkey. So I got 2 more people. I'm gonna choose Samdi because he's gonna make saves, and Cornwallis since he's also range. So it's everyone besides Bardakov and Glenn.
Okay. All done?
With my last 20 feet, or I still have 10 more feet of movement. As a bonus action, I'm also gonna inspire. Actually, I'm gonna do. I apologize, man. I don't know. The mantle of inspiration to give everyone temporary hit points, and they can use their reaction to move as needed. Unfortunately, everyone that's holding an action is unable to do it.
Correct.
Yeah, so mantle of inspiration, right? So I'm gonna choose up to 5 people. So I'm gonna choose myself, obviously. Genesis, Bardakov, Glenn, Cornwallis, and myself. You all get 11 temporary hit points, and you can use your reaction to move.
Temporary hit points later. Moving 50 feet of movement currently. Hold on, let me see how this works.
I have the bullseye lantern on it. It's over there.
So 50 feet of movement. Am I able to climb on top of Samdi and try to like get through the hedge over here?
Acrobatics check, but yeah.
Okay, sounds fair.
Just running up his spine.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
can snake way up in here.
So roll your acrobatics check if you're trying to go over Samdi.
I can't.
Oh, there goes Genesis.
You know what, I'm just gonna roll d20 and add 4 because I know I'm not proficient.
Trying to figure out Bart's fucking everything.
Oh yeah, you easily run up him.
Well, that would be my reaction to move closer.
Hold on. Just do this then.
What's your movement?
I got 50 feet.
We're gonna spend 40 of it and put you here.
Okay.
Now you have 10 more.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Hiya. God, I love that show.
One more thing.
That's Bart, Cornwallis, Genesis, and then myself. I'm gonna not burn my reaction. I'm gonna move 10 feet. My last 10 feet of movement, I'm gonna move over 5, 10 over here, and then keep eyes on the dragon.
Alrighty.
Reese, one question. You did bless me, correct?
Yes, the ones that are I'll write up right now as a reminder of who's blessed. But yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Bart's turn.
Alright, move up 30 feet. See the Dracolich.
Needless to say, the physical objects are difficult terrain to get over.
Yeah, but going from here to here shouldn't be too much trouble.
No, I'm just letting you know that these things are terrain to traverse.
What I need to hear from my movement.
Hold on, let me double check if that's... Yeah, those are his normal spells.
Misty Step is a paladin spell.
Yeah,
For him.
yeah, I noticed. Only his 4th level spells are... Like, he only has 2nd. Let me double check. Misty Step, how far
30 feet.
away it is. Yeah, I know that. I was just how far. Choosing to Misty Step over here. I guess holding an action to attack. Actually, casting. Using his action to lay on hands himself for 25 points.
Alrighty.
Just to get himself up to a respectable number.
Alright. All done?
I think so.
Glenn.
Bonus action Blade Song. Bunch of happy laughter starts filling the air. I have 60 feet of movement.
Hop the window!
60 feet of movement. That's 10,
Horrifying.
15, 20. Is there any room to go around him?
No, he's pretty much inside of the door frame.
Alright, I'm here. I'm gonna attack.
Hit it.
Sing with me, Harmonious! 22.
22 hits. We love 22.
Wowie. 11 piercing and 2 radiant. And strike number 2. Oh, actually, I will. Let's. Do I want to test the waters here? No, not yet. Second attack.
Hit.
25. For another. Ooh. 14.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, it is going to spin around quickly with a legendary action and slap you with its tail. 29?
Ooh. Yeah, it hits.
That is going to be 16 bludgeoning damage. Yeah?
I didn't say anything. I was just reacting.
All right. His turn. Let's start with a D6. What does it recharge on? Not a 4. All right. It is going to kick things off with its frightful presence. I need a DC 18 Wisdom save from everybody within 100 and everybody.
Everybody within.
Look, I don't know about you, but I don't think this map is bigger than 120 feet.
It is. Barely, but
Very slightly.
I put him in the corner for a reason.
Even then.
Glenn, are you within his aura?
I
You
am
succeed.
in Bart's aura.
You are immune to this effect. So Bart needs to roll.
Yep. Bardakov. Does he have anything against fear effects?
Genesis, you have advantage on this wisdom save because of protection from evil and good.
Genesis succeeds. Cornwallis succeeds. Monkey failed.
Wisdom save. 27.
I
Reese
don't have
failed.
advantage.
Wait, Samdi. That's
that
Bart?
was for Bart.
Okay, yeah. Bart succeeds.
And I need to find. I have 3 character sheets open at this time, so you know how I feel.
This is why you need 5 monitors.
Yeah, look, that's overkill, but okay.
Yeah, 4 would have been enough.
True.
The character sheets aren't that big. You could fit 2 on a screen.
Yeah, I can't see the screen.
All right. So Glenn succeeded. Bart succeeded. Genesis succeeded. Cornwallis succeeded. Gonna lucky? Go ahead, Reese.
You're gonna lucky yourself?
Yeah.
Does an 18 not save against it? Didn't it?
No, I didn't have advantage.
Oh,
I
sorry.
took advantage by mistake. I'll
There
take it.
you go.
You succeeded. So the only ones that failed are Monkey. And nope, just Monkey.
For
Titan
sake of
Boa.
fairness. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So again, the two
Oh,
of you,
Jesus.
the two of you are frightened. You repeat the save at the end of each of your turns. I'm just getting up the specifics to the rulings because some creatures have different frightens. So, a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Okay. And now, he's going to bite you, Glenn. I assume that hits.
Oh yeah, that hits.
18 piercing, 5 lightning.
Ooh!
Is
I'm
go-
resistant to lightning, right?
Yeah, so 3. Is going to claw you.
One.
That claw. 18 misses.
Aye.
31.
Aye.
That is 14 slashing.
Okay.
Remember, you had 11 temporary hit points.
Oh yeah, I use that.
Genesis, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna like fly up to it with my boots, and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. I have a question for you first, actually.
Sure.
Do I have Eldritch Sight down here? I mean, I have Eldritch Sight, but does it work down here?
Yes. However, I need to adapt your token. I was unaware that you had Eldritch Sight. You have 120 feet of dark vision.
Okay.
But again,
Sight or
physical.
Devil's Sight?
Oh
Eldritch.
yeah. Which one's Eldritch?
Oh, it's Devil's Sight. I told her the wrong name.
Okay.
It's Devil's Sight. It's the one that gives you 120 feet.
Keep in mind,
darkness, even magical.
physical objects still stop you from seeing. So that is why your line of sight is a little screwed up, because you can't see through a mountain. You can't see through a wall. You can just see through darkness.
I'm flying over my obstacles with my boots.
Now you
right
are,
though,
yes. So you see it.
Okay.
All right, shoot them blasts.
Okay. Do I only get one though, or
You have 3.
I have 3? Okay.
Ooh.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay.
You wouldn't do the radiant. It's just
Oh no.
force.
Okay. Sorry.
Just leave it up there. We'll just ignore the radiant. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Hit
Okay.
and hit.
Okay.
Roll your damage for those two.
Okay.
Another 6. And another 4, so a total
Holy
of
crap.
14. It's a cantrip,
16.
that's good.
16.
16 damage.
16,
only
yeah.
You're not built for Eldritch Blast as your main attack. You have to wait till you get in close.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'm done.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn,
I'm gonna get slaughtered now, right?
it is going to use 2 legendary... Wait. Nah. No, it isn't. It's going to use 1 legendary action and tail the fuck out of you, Glenn. Kaploo!
Toy.
16 bludgeoning.
All right.
God is beating the shit out of him.
No, I'm loving this, man.
He's got it.
Cornwallish. Wait, where's Bart on the... Oh, he's like near the beginning.
I think I'm learning some things about Glenn
What? No?
today.
Yeah, right here.
No, I was looking at the initiative order. He's towards the beginning.
Yeah.
I was confused. I'm not used to him being near the top.
Glenn is a combat enthusiast. He can take a beating.
Combat
likes it.
enthusiast. Okay.
That's the phrasing. That's the phrasing.
Right. He likes it.
All right, go ahead, Cornwallis.
Alright, I'm gonna move up behind one of these mausoleums and start shooting.
So there I was, start blasting.
Start blasting.
Oh, wait.
Want to load the main attack I've got on the first one.
Kaboo!
For
All of that damage, right?
31. Yeah, it's all of it.
Woo!
And then my second attack.
Hit.
For another 18.
Good damage.
I rolled really well there. And that is Cornwallis' turn. That's everything he can really do.
All right. Monkey.
All right, I'm gonna go 40 feet straight up on Cloud.
All right.
Can I see anything?
When you go 40 feet up, you will see over the ledge. Transparent and see the creature. As soon as your eyes lock onto it, you are under all of the effects of the fear.
Yep, but I can still attack.
At disadvantage.
It's that or leave. And
Yeah.
I did my best work at disadvantage.
It's not a
All right.
leave. Nope.
I saw
He
you
just
debating.
flies away. Nah.
I did think about it. I'm like, I'm way over here. If they start getting wiped out on the first round, see ya.
Hey, nobody's
I
out
said I
yet.
was leaving with you.
All right, first attack with my hand, my pursuer's hand.
Yep. Oh, that's another thing we have to look at. What's the range?
120. I got.
Oh, you'd be disadvantaged anyways. Oh no, you're that shooter thing. Yeah.
Where is? Oh, it's over there.
Well,
let
shot
me
and
hit
shot.
it one more. I'm gonna one more time for that, and then I'll flip it.
For the disadvantage, yeah.
I have the multi-lantern on it though. Oh yeah, the fear.
Fear.
My bad. Ignore me.
Fear. Yep.
Damn, y'all really like me repeating myself today, don't you?
Yeah.
We're D&D
I'm sorry, what?
players, of course we do.
What did you say? No, I'm kidding.
We have to argue about every little rule until you mess up.
But you have dark vision.
Okay, and then I'm gonna add my foe, whatever it is that
Favorite foe.
favorite foe. Thank you, which is D4. Oh, and I get a here. Actually, this is gonna be my bless for the attack. Right?
No, bless is already
it's
in
already
there.
turned. I already turned on.
Yeah.
I already turned on. Okay, so that's my D4 for the favorite foe part of the damage. So that would be 20 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Second attack at disadvantage.
Yep. Make sure you toggle that on.
And it's toggled. And boom!
Misses.
Oh.
Missed. Third attack. Love fighters. Third attack. Oh, for
Miss.
fucks. And bonus action. Question for clarification. I know Cloud only fits one person.
Yeah.
But we have this special bond. I'm going to negotiate. I rarely negotiate. We have this special bond. If I make myself bigger, is he able to thin out and just still carry me, or no?
Becomes more like a boogie board, but yeah.
Okay.
Or like a elongated board for you to
All right,
be
cool.
on and
Just
shoot
making
with.
sure.
But yeah.
Okay,
You
cool.
change from monkey to Silver Surfer.
Awesome. All right. Then I will,
Minus the coat of paint.
Actually, screw that. We're sticking to boogie board. It's one of those super lame ones that has like the dragon on the bottom.
What are you talking about? That's amazing.
A
In
boogie
that
board
case-
from Walmart.
Yeah.
bonus action. I will make myself big.
All right, you have that token now.
Oh yeah, I do. And I'm done.
You can make another wisdom save at the end of your turn.
All right, cool. Pull out big monkey. Woohoo! And then wisdom save because it's the end of my turn. It's not at disadvantage though, right?
No. It's only your attack rolls that are at disadvantage, and you cannot willingly move closer.
Here's my wisdom, and I get a D4 on this puppy too.
Hey, you're no longer afraid.
Yay! Okay,
That would have helped.
22. All right, and that is my. Oh, but it's the end of my turn. So
At
I'm
the
done.
end of your turn, yeah. Sam D.
I'm fucked. So if I know
said that.
I am ever so slightly.
You're looking over the ledge at it, but you just like lower your muzzle on top of the ledge, like, oh fuck.
So is it? So I can't move towards it if I can see it, or does it
If
matter if I
it
know?
can see you and is aware of you, you cannot willingly move closer. Or either one. You cannot willingly, knowingly move closer to it if you are within its line of sight. So if you didn't know it was there, you could move closer. But because you know it is there, you're
All right,
scared.
in that case, I will.
You back up to it?
No, that's
So
closer.
it's moving closer.
Oh.
It's
But I
not-
thought
it's
you
not-
couldn't see it.
That's what he was trying for.
But
That's
I
what
know
Joey was
it's
killing.
there.
Just wiggle
Sorry.
your butt towards it. Like, my head's still here.
I'm backing up. Just watch out for Fanny.
I'm going to swing my arms and walk forward, and if you're there, that's your own fault. I will then just coil into a little ready to strike cobra, even though I'm a giant boa,
Yeah.
and I will hold my action again to attack, and end my turn.
A king boa. Alright,
Yes.
end turn, wisdom save.
Yeah.
As the boa.
Come on,
Yes.
Nick.
There you go, you are free!
And I'm immune to the condition, aren't I?
Yep. Now everybody's immune to the condition.
Yay.
Thank Christ.
Resand.
gonna-
Resand.
Move while keeping my bullseye lantern on it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to. Shit. Give me a second.
Oh.
No, not that.
Oh no.
Uh,
Percent. I know that. I know we're close, but not in front of me,
5,
please.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm moving.
Oh, yeah, you're on the
lines
fucking
there.
thing.
Yeah, I'm flying right now.
You're upside
I'm
down.
going to cast a spell.
Sure.
Right, as a bonus action, I'm a healing word. Let's go with Cornwallis. Right, I got you, Cornwallis.
Yes.
Level 1 healing word.
The healthiest of everybody.
Yeah, of course. But the big
Thanks.
thing about that is, you see a symbol on my throat, and with authority here, would you like to attack it? And I'm a voice of
Love.
authority you if you would like to take a free attack.
I would love to attack it.
It's not free though, is it? It's your reaction.
It's just reaction, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. I have my reaction still.
No, your reaction. Is
Right,
you-
yeah, I have my reaction still.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So you heal for
And
8
use
and
it.
pew. That
And
hits.
shoot for another 15.
Does your
Nice.
like really big hit count as a bonus action beforehand?
It requires a bonus action, and I already used that bonus action this turn anyways.
Yeah.
I have
My
bonus
big hit
actions.
requires my bonus action.
Just making sure it wasn't like a sneak attack situation.
Yeah,
My bonus
unfortunately
action
it's not. That would be nice.
So Reese, you still have your action.
Yes, I'm gonna with my action. I can figure my life out for a second. I'm
I'll allow
going to, yeah, I'm gonna chill touch it. It shouldn't be immune to the necrotic, or if it's immune to necrotic, it's fine. The big thing is I'm trying to stop it from healing.
Okay. Well, 29 definitely hits. It is resistant to the necrotic, not immune.
Hit it for 10 necrotic, and it can't heal.
5. I said resistant.
Yeah.
But yeah, it can't heal.
That's my turn.
Okay. Wait. Oh, chill touch. It has touch in it. I always think it's touch. It's not touch. Okay.
Chill touch for 120 feet range.
Bart's
Actually,
turn.
in the next book, I think it is. They are making a touch spell.
Oh, goody.
Makes
Anyway.
sense.
Can Bart hit it from here?
Yeah, most of this building is completely destroyed because of the
Okay.
Dragon Lich.
Alright, then I feel like Bart would just do this right now to get rid of at least one of them. Let me look at what it's called again.
X-Blade's Curse.
And it's a short rest ability, not a number of times. So yeah. Oh, that's the wrong character sheet. Cut him. I think I'll just make him bonus action cast himself a level 1 Searing Smite,
Okay.
and then go for a spear attack. So, oh, I thought it was just bring up the thing. Never mind.
Close.
Either way, what is it called? And his character. Oh, I'm burning short. There it is. Normal hit. It's a 26 hit.
Yes, it does. It has to give a con save against the fire.
Yep. 18 makes it.
Okay, so it takes half the fire damage.
So 3 fire damage, 15 piercing. His spells.
And you can drop a spell slot to smite.
Fuck it. We want to kill this real quick. Dropping a 4th level Warlock slot.
Ooh.
So 4th is...
First is 3, 4, 5, 6. 68.
Yeah, 68. Actually, it's up to it can only go up to 5d8, and then it's +8 for being a fiend undead.
That's why I said 6. First is 3,
sorry.
because it's 2 normally, and then 1 for it being undead.
Oh. I thought it started at 3, sorry.
I just tried quick mathing for you to make it easier.
Thank you, good sir.
Yeah.
So, 68.
Yep. Ooh,
That's
that's
unfortunate.
low. Yeah. I mean, we say low, but, you know. Over
Still
40 points of
good.
damage in
Yeah,
one
it's
hit.
good damage. And his second attack.
Yep.
Blast.
Started blast.
That
Even
misses.
with I don't. Did he get?
Did he get
Blessed?
blessed?
He did not.
Yeah, never
There's
mind.
Samdi Cornwallis, Reese, and Monkey.
Damn.
All right. And Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn.
All
He
done?
wrote it again. Yeah, that should be all.
All right. At the end of your turn, it is going to use its wing attack. Each creature within
Is that-
10 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm not gonna push. Dex saves.
Wow, even with Bart's Aura, Glenn.
I closed the character sheet like an idiot. Here goes. 11. Oh, it costs 2 actions.
Yep.
Didn't it already use 2?
It already used 1.
Yeah,
It had
he
its
backed
turn
it
after
off.
the first one.
He said
sorry.
he was going to do a 2, and then he did a 1 instead and did a tail swipe.
I'm just so focused
So-
on trying to kill it.
Both of y'all take 14 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone, and the Draco Lich flies 40 feet into the air.
Yeah. So only 3 damage after the 10 hit points.
Nice. Glenn, you are
40 feet
also
in the air.
prone, and
Yeah,
40
I'm
feet in the
prone.
air, and you're prone.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I will take. Man, that changes a lot.
Wagon.
How? Oh, crap, man. I can't really do that. Who's next? Okay. I'm just double checking on everything I can do right now. Alright, first of all, I get out, obviously. 30 feet of movement. I will stay in place. I'm going to use a bonus action to patient defense and dodge just in case anything happens. I'm going to yell over to Genesis and say, "You want to get up there?"
Yes.
And I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on her and put her on
Them.
top of the... Them, sorry. God damn.
Guys, you
Cast
trying to get me
Vortex.
canceled?
Cast Vortex Warp on them and teleport them on top of the Draco Lich.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh god.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty. Also, thank you very much for the donation, Sin. It's been a while, buddy. Thanks. Cornwallis, you have an inspiration from Sin.
Thanks, Sin.
Alrighty. Now it is the Draco Lich's turn. Consistent with them 4s, aren't I? Well, considering you're the one on top of it, Genesis, we about to have some fun.
Okay.
Genesis, I need you to give me a strength saving throw. As the Draco Lich, having somebody on its back, is going to fly around in circles incredibly quickly, trying to cause you to fall off as you hold on to them bones. And it just whirls around.
Holy shit, you're gonna choke out a fucking lich.
She's just got Merrick hooked in its spine, just holding on right now.
Well, that means it's not going to be able to bite you. but it is going to be able to claw at you.
It is at disadvantage to attack them on all attacks
Yep.
because of protection from evil.
27.
Yeah.
That'll be 14 slashing damage, Genesis. Second claw. 16. Believe that misses. I hope that misses at this stage.
Yeah, I think
AC
they're wearing
20.
full plate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's going to slam its tail attack down at Glenn, putting it at just 15 feet above you. Misses. Genesis, your turn.
Okay, so I guess since I had a plan and now that plan is gone, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna take. I'm just gonna.
want to get closer. I don't know.
No, that is great. I am very, very glad at what you did. I'm very happy. I just had this whole thing, like I had a whole thing I was gonna say, but that's okay. I've been very
Plans are
long-winded.
made to be completely lost.
You know what? And I've been very long-winded today, so I need to stop that anyway.
You're good. You're good.
I'm just gonna go straight with twice with Lennox, one with Merrick. So here we go.
Hit.
Hit.
Half on the radiant, so only 3, 15, 21 total.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus
crit.
Christ!
Smite that. Smite
Yeah.
it.
You're gonna want to
Smite.
hit your Eldritch Smite button.
Now.
Yeah, below all of your attacks, there should be one called Eldritch Smite. Just go ahead and click that twice, because you get to do double damage for it, and do
did,
the
it's
damage from Lennox.
It's not doing anything.
It-
Oh,
No, you just click.
oh, there you
There
go.
it
There
is.
went.
Did
Yep.
I do it too much?
No.
No, you did it perfectly.
And now roll Linux. Damn that first one. No,
No,
the
sorry,
damage
the-
from Linux and
Oh, I'm
the
so
one
sorry.
that crit.
Yeah, the purple one up top. There you go.
Alrighty, Genesis. So after
That thing dead.
calculator,
good?
35,
Yeah,
27,
So you're
10,
gonna add 35
3,
plus 27, and you're
16.
gonna add 10.
91 points of damage.
And it's prone.
How do you? Well, no. How do you want to do this? It is far from prone. It is shattered.
Is it dead then? Is
Yes.
it dead?
How do you
Okay.
describe how you want to kill this?
So I want to does it have horns?
Yeah.
I want to hold on to one horn with one hand and just put a Captain Morgan stance on it and just kind of pull my axe out of its head and just kind of shake off the debris and be like,
So,
all right, guys, what's next?
so all of you watch as Genesis is on top of this creature, warped up there, it flailing and slamming around, and Genesis refusing to let go. And as it settles itself just enough, grabbing the horn and slicing right into the base of the skull, riding the Draco Lich down to the ground, crashing and sending all bits of its bones scattering and flying everywhere as it skids to the ground, yawning and dying. And Genesis just pulls the axe out from the back of the head of this creature. And then off in the distance, you guys hear flapping wings of the
Yeah.
next one. And this is
Yeah,
where we're
here.
calling the session this week. When we come back next week, y'all get to fight the second one. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time. We will see you next time. Goodbye.